Evening, everybody.
Adam!
Adam. Where is Adam? I haven't spoken to Adam in ages. I miss Adam.
Who's Adam?
He popped into a stream recently. I don't remember whose it was. Was it mine or yours,
Wasn't he doing like a workout?
Huh? What? Who? What?
Adam.
Adam.
Oh, it was
Adam.
the Rachels.
No, he popped into one of mine or yours, but I can't remember whose it was.
He hasn't been in mine for ages. I think it was yours.
It must have been mine for the Pokemon.
He was in Rachels yesterday or something. Or Friday, maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
Friday.
Gotta get down on Friday.
Yes,
Right.
that.
How's everyone? How's everybody down in chat? How's your weekend been?
In the land down under.
To be fair, I thought it was like Wednesday for the longest time.
Wednesday,
Yeah,
my dude.
I thought it was Sunday yesterday, to be honest.
Yes, you do, Rai-chan. Check out all of these beautiful people around here.
That moment when I can't find music for this very specific thing I'm trying to do.
Oh boy.
I need to open stream.
No.
I already have stream open. I'm
It's
trying
the
to-
most simplest of thing, and I can't find any music.
Have you heard that? You're allowed to use League music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's a League playlist for it.
Oh,
He's
nice.
been listening to it. I see it on Spotify. He's been
No.
listening to it.
Spying on him.
Yeah.
Spying on him.
Are you gonna use
No
that music
spies.
now?
Ooh! Oh yeah, I found it. Yes.
I'm still. I think I sent the wrong email to. I think I sent my email to the wrong crit roll address. I need to send that off about using their stuff.
What?
I'm not opening the Lambda for a second.
It's cheeky. Be cheeky.
What do you mean? Ugh.
Is Laurie
Hello?
making sure that my character's not getting killed off too early?
Nah.
Okay, please do the same for me, since I literally just got my character art.
Yeah, can my character have a buff so I can't die?
Yeah, Laurie. In the next fight, you're gonna do all the rolls because you've got really high rolls. So yeah.
Oh.
I'll agree to that on one condition, Matt. If you let Laurie roll for that fight and we win, we jump
Yeah.
at least one level.
Got some shady dealing going on. Yeah, Laurie just rolled a d20 and she got 2.
Nice.
So yeah.
Yeah, she can roll for us, or
Yeah.
for you tonight.
Yes. Agreed.
When do we need to finish by tonight? I forgot how early we need to finish.
It'll be a small.
About 9:30 latest.
Even that's a push.
9
Yeah.
o'clock.
Okay.
In which case, should we dive in?
Yeah,
Boosty.
Yeah.
Matt's just like, maybe.
maybe. Hehe.
So last session we leveled up to level 19.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha.
And Jasper still has 18 HP for some reason. Because that's how it works.
Yep.
Yes.
Alright, so now if the overlay on the stream updates, my character art should be there as well.
Ooh.
Should be.
We'll
Mine will
fix
come
it.
through next week. I just need to make some edits to it. Obviously, if I try to open up Photoshop now to make edits to it, the stream will probably just go, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's updated, Maddie.
Hmm?
It's updated.
Nice. Cool, because on my end
It's
it's
still
not.
the old one for me.
Yeah.
I refreshed the stream, I did.
Yeah, that probably helps.
Now the entire plugin is not showing. Oh, there we go. Oh, come on!
Okay.
It's not updated yet because it's showing like half the body.
It's showing like the body and not
I
the head.
changed it. I changed it. It
Hey,
should be-
Dodge. No, we're just about to
fine.
start in a second.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you haven't
Right.
missed anything. Except Jasper dying, but I mean, let's face it, we all saw that.
Yeah,
coming.
obviously.
Ha 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 ha
Guys,
ha.
Did you catch
Bummer.
up with today yet on YouTube?
No.
What?
By
no,
by the end of this
if
week, we'll be
Dutch-
fully caught up with it.
No, if Dutch caught up with us.
Oh, okay.
With our episodes, not yet. Okay.
Don't worry, the rest will be up this week. Bit of a long week this week, and apparently I have to be in work twice this week now. So, yay!
Twice?
Hasn't been work. Oh, at least you're not doing 6 days a week.
I mean, the worst part is I have to walk all the way to the end of my road to get there as well. I mean, it's a nightmare.
Oh no!
All the way.
Wow.
All the way
I
to the end of
could
my road.
literally not give less of a fuck.
it's like I don't live in a hilly area. So
I mean,
I have to walk up and down hills all the time.
I mean, I live in London, so yeah.
Boy.
Yeah, it's so hard.
Yeah, fine.
Have you seen what's been going on in London this weekend? I mean, it's
Yeah.
absolutely nowhere near me, and will probably take me an hour to get anywhere near to those areas. But you know, it's still London.
Yeah.
So Lambert dies really quickly in his campaign, right?
Yeah.
Just meteor, just.
It just will not update. God damn it!
Also, if memory serves off of last session as well, both the DM, I think it's Natty and Nietzsche, both have D12 inspiration dies for the session.
Yeah, it was.
Definitely.
Wasn't me? No, I think it wasn't me. Was it?
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
gifted one last session. Gift sub
Did
last
I?
session.
Yeah.
And I get one too.
And Matt gets one
No, I
too.
Well, I did.
I
Oh, it's
did,
Matt
I did.
then.
I
It's
think
Matt.
Matt
think
did,
it was-
Nietzsche did, and I'm sure you did as well.
Wait,
it was not
No.
me because I'm
He doesn't have one.
not up right
It's
now.
Snoop.
I got gifted one.
The snack.
Yeah, I think it was Dan, wasn't it?
It was. Yes.
Oh, yeah, Dan, sorry. Dan has a
Yeah, there we go.
D12 inspiration dice.
For some reason it says I've been subscribed for 21 months.
On mine it says 1 month.
Yeah.
I mean, credit to
Very
you if
well.
you've been subscribed that long. Completely gone under the radar in doing so.
It said that
Literally.
It said that last time too.
Weird. Okay. Shall we get started then?
Let's do this.
Oh yeah, what the fuck?
Wait, what?
Dan subscriber 21 months. Yeah, literally.
Oh
Just
shit,
one.
yeah. Also impressive you've been subscribed for 21 months and you still have the, like,
Yeah,
lower...
It just says 1 month for me.
Say 21 months for
It
me.
says 1 month on the stream, but if you look at the picture that Dan sent, it says, on his end it says 21
Oh,
months
wait.
for some reason.
the fuck?
Oh, what?
Weird.
Well,
Okay.
like
It
then.
said that last session too. That was so confused.
Lol.
So thank you, Dan.
No problem.
Okay then. So, last time within the world of Epperia, our group ended up going to Fodrick's Forge and asked Fodrick if he could go about upgrading some of their equipment. And Jinzro's here managed to get some armor he can actually make use of now.
Yeah.
In comparison to before.
I'm not
Still
gonna
have
fuck up
disadvantage
stealth
to your
rolls.
stealth, but
No, I don't have disadvantage to
oh,
stealth
do
anymore.
you have? Oh no, it isn't anymore.
It's the
I'm sure
main-
there was some bad things still though. Or was
Yeah, my intelligence.
Duh. Just
Yes,
not raised
both
right.
as the player and as the person playing the character. Yes, my intelligence.
Yeah, but who needs it? Let's be honest.
yeah, who needs smarts?
Well, put it this way: for anybody in the chat that watches Critical Role, I'm borderline grog level of intelligence with my character.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do the intelligent things for you. Should
Yeah.
probably be on roll 20 and stuff.
Probably.
I'm not with it today.
It's
My head is not in it.
Ah, that's fine.
Fine.
Wilhelm had his sword sharpened, and the group
Yeah.
also went about getting some silver bullets and arrows made as they received information that the gluttonous hogs are potentially lycanthropes like Wilhelm here. At this point
Hog.
as well, they was also introduced to Hori, the halfling messenger, who gave the party their quest and gave them as much information he could regarding the quest. As well as that, our group finally established their name, with which they named themselves Misfits. Or is it the Misfits? Is the important, or are we just Misfits?
Just misfits.
Just Misfits.
Yeah, we don't need it there.
Yeah.
Too long.
The.
And it was
Um,
it was 3 silver bullets, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, it's 5.
5?
Five.
Yeah.
Oh,
Five.
fine.
5 silver bullets and 15 silvered arrows.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Which I still haven't added because I couldn't find it.
I think you've got to add the item on separately.
Yeah, it's one of those custom things. I don't think they actually have it
Yeah.
as a thing.
Okay.
We can get it sorted though, don't worry.
Yeah. Yeah, as well as that, you guys essentially kind of just went about the day preparing yourselves ready, as you thought you may as well start your journey in the morning to get started with your quest. And at that point, you guys... Hello.
Hi.
My mic came out. Woo! I love this. But yeah, after that, you guys went about and got your wagon all set up and sorted, as you got a free wagon from the guild due to your rank as Kingfisher. And you guys begun to set off outside of Easternglad and begun your journey towards Normos, over to the Drowning Oak. What was it again? It was Wilhelm who was driving, and was it Garret who was sat next to him, watching out?
Yes.
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 Okay.
Sorry, I just everyone said yes.
Yes. Okay.
Die in this campaign.
We.
Yeah.
Wee wee.
Wee wee. Leaving the town of Easternglad, you begin to start making your journey towards the Drowning Oak. As you're all leaving, you all do notice that the clouds in the west are growing darker and darker, as it seems that a storm is slowly encroaching on the environment around you.
Jasper hates rain.
It's everything.
Just wait, so everything what just gets in his way. I would like Enaloon and Wilhelm. Could you two make me nature checks, please?
Why me? I'm not even doing anything.
Do as the DM demands.
Oh boy.
Oh my
Both
god!
+3
Hey.
and both below
Yeah.
10.
Solid start.
Woo!
So yeah, you're kind of just admiring the scenery. Just look at Enaloon, you're kind of just like having a little peer out the wagon every so often. And Wilhelm, as you're driving, you do notice in the direction you're kind of making your way towards. The clouds themselves seem very much like storm clouds, and like they are really encroaching on the environment around you, with the kind of bright sunny morning turning slowly darker and darker and a bit more grim looking, honestly. With kind of like the sun's rays themselves actually kind of just peering ever so slightly outside the landscape. It just looks very eerie, honestly, but other than that, you don't really notice much.
Oh boy.
Good start.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good
Get
start.
distracted easily by the other nature stuff.
Ooh, a butterfly.
look, a rock. That's a nice boulder.
Do you like rocks? Nice rocks.
Nice.
Clever.
So yeah, you begin to follow the road, making your way back down the rocky hill that connects Easternglad to the surrounding environment, pressing on in your newly furbished wagon. The ride is a bit bumpy as you're making your way down, as you hit a couple of rocks on the road, but other than that, the ride is pretty calm. You start going for about, I'd say about actually 4 hours worth of travel. You make haste with. As you notice the terrain around you consisting of primarily your kind of like bog standard like hilly environment with your narrow valleys every so often encompassing a lot of the environment, and with the odd couple of trees grouped together which seem to make these kind of like perfect little camping spots almost. There's also the odd couple of boulders every so often decorating the landscape around you. Garret, can you make me a perception check?
Yes, I can.
As you're on the lookout.
Oof. Oof.
Is it one of those
Perception.
days?
Yep. It is. Where's perception? It is 11.
11. Okay. So ahead of you, as you're traveling across the road, you can see what, strangely enough, seems to be a letter, a small kind of wooden box, and like kind of rectangular in shape, and a parcel wrapped with like some rope laying in the middle of the road.
Okay. Wilhelm, you might want to stop here. There's a parcel on the road.
Okay, I will slow down and stop.
I didn't know there was. I didn't know there was IEDs in Dungeons and Dragons.
What?
Yeah,
IEDs, roadside bombs.
Oh. I'll.
Literally pick it up. Poof.
I will-
Body dies.
I will hop off the cart and quickly look around if I see anything, and then walk up to the package.
Hold up,
Okay.
Garret. As I see him
Garret,
walking
do you
up,
have a death wish?
like,
Oh, what?
let me and Jasper deal with this. Jasper is good with the locks, and I can take a hit if needs be.
Excuse
Yeah,
me.
like-
As much as I don't want Garret to go and walk up and touch that unknown parcel, I'm not going either.
Wait, I should go because I got investigation, and I'm like the most buffed up here.
Yes, wonderful idea, Wilhelm. You'll go.
And
Only
actually, I'm like part
now it's a
animal,
bomb,
so
so
I can like
that's great.
sniff it if it's like I can like smell it's, you know, chemicals.
Sniffing with the snoop. Oh.
I was just saying, Jasper's room really good at checking the old traps and stuff for us. If the box or
Yes, wonderful.
Really?
I know I am, but I do, I do value my life, and I'm not taking any risks. Thank you.
it's why I said you
Well,
shouldn't
if
go
you're-
on your own. You should go with like either myself or Wilhelm. Wilhelm's got the.
Yes, you'd be a big help, wouldn't you?
Actually, I think it would be now, but Wilhelm's got a good nose on him for stuff, so he'd be a good help.
All right, get on with it then.
I investigated.
So you're making your way towards the like parcel, the letter,
Bomb.
the lockbox. Yes.
I'm gonna
Okay.
roll for investigation.
Yeah. Let's see. 18. Okay. So using your snout, you kind of smell a very strong. It smells almost like perfume, in a way, which seems to be kind of coming off the parcel itself. The kind of lockbox, the small rectangular box, is very ornate looking, very decorated, very detailed, and it gives off like this very kind of. It smells very freshly made, and one thing to note is it smells. It looks and it smells mahogany. It's an amazingly detailed little box, and then along with that, are you picking any of this stuff up, or are you just kind of like keeping your distance with it,
Keeping my
everything?
distance. This is
Keeping your
just pure
distance.
like smell and observation.
Okay, so yeah, they're the kind of things you manage to pick off through sniffing and observing.
Okay, so I tell this to the group that it smells almost like perfume. It has like this smell to it, and it's looks and smells like mahogany. Maybe we should touch it, but maybe we should like stand back in case there is some kind of magical contraption with it.
Wilhelm, before you go touching the mystery parcel, is there any way that your enhanced sense of smell could potentially track where the smell goes? If it's fresh, like you say, we may be able to find the source first before we start interfering with it.
This is right. We should. Okay. So I'm gonna like sniff again and see if I can detect them.
Okay. That would be a survival check. If you're trying to track using your nose, then.
There we go.
Ooh,
Nat
there we
20.
Oh my god. Okay, so with the kind of scent that you seem to pick up, it just seems to be kind of following along the same road as what you are currently going towards. On the same kind of track you are currently on.
Can I tell how far away it is?
You do notice the scent is like dying down slightly, so you assume it's definitely a few kind of like hours worth away, whatever's given this scent off, but you do kind of catch the ends of a scent.
Well, that's
So
helpful
It
matches.
does seem a few hours away. So I guess if we want to leave it by and see where it takes us, or we can pick it up.
I mean,
Maybe
if
we
it's a
can,
few
like,
hours
pod it
away, if it's a few hours away, I guess it's safe to pick it up, right?
Yeah.
Seems
Yeah.
more
I
like
think so.
something that someone dropped than anything dangerous.
I'm not so sure on if we should tamper with it in any way. Maybe just bring it along with us.
I think so. Like, don't open it, but take it with us.
Take it with us.
Are
Makes sense.
you? 1 minute. Just checking something. Do.
Matt's planning, scheming.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are you guys doing? You're picking the stuff up.
Yeah, we're taking. it
Yeah, I'll agree
Okay.
with that.
So Wilhelm, are you basically picking all the stuff up and bringing it back
I'll
with
be
us then?
picking up, yeah. If
Okay.
anybody's going to get any debuffs, this would be me.
Did you
Yeah.
say? Did you say there was a letter with it?
Yes.
Wilhelm, maybe we should check the letter at least.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Okay, I'll check the letter then.
On the front of the letter itself, it does seem to say in like kind of very bold. It's very artistic in terms of like this handwriting is very, very like posh looking almost, and it says
And it
FE.
says ha 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 at the bottom. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, and it says FE Bone Sparrow on it.
F.E. Bone Sparrow.
FE Bone Sparrow.
I'm going to read
Wait.
that.
Like the female name Fe
Yeah,
or singular letters Fe.
like that. The female name.
Got it.
Okay.
The joys of
Fine,
having
I can
Discord in an online D&D game if you're unsure about spelling.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you do see on the back of the letter, it's kind of it's got the kind of like wax seal on it
Hmm.
as well.
Is there the wax seal? Does it have like a specific stamp? I.e., can I tell who the stamp may be from? Or Jasper potentially may know where the stamp may be from.
Yeah.
Jasper and Ginsworth, make me a history check.
History. Yay! It involves
History.
intelligence.
Oh yeah, I got +2 to
Oh, that's
this.
not too bad. 12.
15.
15 and a 12, did you say?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't exactly seem to recognize who this is. You just recognize that it seems to be some kind of important figure of some sort. Like, just due to the nature of it, you don't recognize the actual seal itself, but the seal seems to be almost kind of like a lion, almost. Like it's like the head of a lion on the actual wax seal. And you see where there's kind of like two swords crossed like in an X kind of pattern behind it as the kind of pattern on the seal, but you don't recognize
Yes, gang.
what this icon is.
Yes, gang. It's a. It seems to be a very noble mark on the seal, but again, I still don't think we should be opening anybody else's mail. It's very rude.
You have no idea whose seal it is, do you?
I have no idea whose seal it is. No, it's very nice though.
I mean, if
We
it
better deliver it back in.
if it helps us deliver it,
It may help us along the way. It's helpful that we also have a name to go off as well.
true.
Understand.
But like I say, I would not be comfortable if we divulged in somebody else's equipment. I do think the best course of action is just to bring it along with us. You never know, we might be rewarded for bringing it back to its rightful owner.
Alright, sounds good.
Yep.
And I'll get back on the cart.
Okay.
Ready to go.
Also to note that obviously with Wilhelm bringing the equipment, Jasper,
Oh no.
one thing you do notice as you take a quick glance at the kind of lockbox is the lockbox itself is kind of decorated with these golden flares and has these intricate carvings of what's like ferns kind of bordering the corners of them. But then on the top of the box itself is a crest. And you recognize this crest as the crest of the Bentsworths. It is a ram
Ooh.
with circled horns, ram's circled horns adorning either side of a full helmet. And the helmet itself is kind of blocky in nature, but has a lot of sharp curves to it when it kind of comes to the points of the actual helmet itself.
Circled horns, did you say?
Yeah.
If I've noticed this, and
Yeah.
this is not Jasper is going to choose to say absolutely nothing about this.
Okay.
And he will take a glance at it and he will notice, but he will say absolutely nothing to anyone else.
Okay then.
We continue on the road?
Yeah. Okay. So you guys carry on making your way along the arbor track. Lead kind of like you're coming close towards the kind of crossroads itself after another probably about 2-3 hours as you're going by, and you kind of notice off in the distance where the dark clouds were seems to be this kind of tower of air almost spinning rapidly off in the distance. It's probably about a good few miles away from you, but you can see moving across the landscape itself what looks almost like a hurricane, destroying things in its wake and seeing kind of debris get tossed in the air around it. Trees, you've got houses being thrown all over, and I'd like everyone to make me a perception check.
Oh, that's a lot better. That's 22.
22.
Well,
Natural 20.
Natural.
12, 11. Natural
Oh,
20.
Nice.
So for a
Seven.
grand total of 22.
7.
7. Okay. So you all see before you, as you're kind of like mesmerized by this, it's not exactly the first time you've seen such a kind of environmental disaster in the distance. Obviously, with the fissures and the earthquakes, what you guys previously witnessed. But you do see, as you're kind of paying really close attention to this, what looks like a hurricane. But as you're paying, as you're kind of just focusing on it, you do see as it begins to move in a very odd way, almost like it is slithering from the ground. Almost like it's got a kind of serpent-like body, and you see as it starts going into the sky itself, and you see these wings flap as they are made of these kind of storm clouds, striking lightning into the area around it, and turning the sky purple for only a second, as you see the whole sky just light up as you hear the kind of crashes of these lightning strikes. And you kind of see it carry on, kind of in a circular motion in the sky around this area, before you see it begin to head off, almost north towards the mountain ranges in the distance.
It's Kushala.
You know what?
yeah, it's definitely Kushala.
Probably best we avoid that for the time being. I know
Yeah. I
Dragon
agree.
Kin, but
That's nature
that's
be nature, you know?
yeah.
I mean, it moved away from us, right? So we should be fine for now.
Yeah, definitely. Want to keep note though
Those
when we
houses
get back
aren't
to the
fine, though.
guild.
Yeah, we should probably report this when we get back. But let's continue for now.
Mhm.
There's not much point in sticking around, I guess.
Okay.
And we continue.
You continue on. And as you are traveling along, a few more hours go by. I'd probably say it's getting to about kind of 5 p.m., 6 p.m. about now. As you carry on the track, not really seeing much else, obviously, except for what the giant hot hurricane snake, what you witnessed. But like the actual, you don't really see much else on the road at this moment of time. But you kind of come across a crossroads almost, with one path leading northwards and one path leading south. And as you know from the map you previously have seen, just in areas you've been traveling to, going northwards would take you more to Ericliff, while going southwards would take you down to the crossroads that leads to the trek of Normos. And with that, could I have Garret and Wilhelm, as you are helming the thing? Can you guys also make me a perception check?
Oh, come on, that's 12.
12 and a 9.
Ooh.
Crap.
It's that kind of session, people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Wilhelm, you're kind of just like focusing on making sure you're kind of like taking control of the horses themselves as you're driving the wagon. While Garret, you're kind of just like surveying the area, just keeping track of any threats or anything at all, just to make sure like you don't get surprised while traveling on the road. But you do see, as you kind of like squint off into the area, you see what seems to be people emerging from a kind of like a tip of a forest, kind of just straight ahead of you where these crossroads meet. And you do see the people seem to be running and screaming as they are emerging from this forest. And they're probably about 100 feet from you right now.
Okay.
I mean, we should probably stop straight away.
Well, there's people there, and they're screaming. We probably should.
Yeah, I think I can hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the distance.
Yeah,
Doesn't
maybe
sound
we should,
good.
like halt and think of a plan.
Yes.
Are those the woods that we're meant to be going into? Or are we still heading further north?
I thought we were going
Judging
south-ish, aren't we?
you guys, from the map, you guys are about here.
Yeah.
So like you've got
Yeah.
kind of the woods here. Like this is
Yeah.
kind of the tip where you guys currently are.
And that's where they're running from.
Yeah, that's where they're running from.
Right. We should probably help them, right?
No, it's nice.
Yeah.
As you guys are having this conversation, Garret, you do look back again, and you do see as one of them is kind of emerging from the forest, you see as a bowler emerges from the tree line, striking one of them, and it kind of wraps around their legs as they fall over. You see what looks like almost like a fishing net is thrown over them, as you see this kind of silhouette of a figure hopping from the tree line itself to the actual person. And
It's
you
fucking
see...
medieval Bugs Bunny.
Yes. And you see what looks like a frog,
Wrong.
or a kind of
Medieval Kermit.
Yes. You see this kind of like frog-like person, and they seem to kind of be wearing like vines and leaves over some kind of like hide armor. And you see as they kind of begin to pull the net with the person like thrashing inside back into
Tom
the
catch.
tree line. Yes. And as this is going off, you do look at the actual like frog person itself looks up for a second, like meeting your gaze, as it kind of just stares at you with like these bulbous like yellow eyes, just like not blinking or anything. It's just looking at you, and you see as it just hops, as two other of these kind of like froggy people kind of picks up the net with it, and they just begin hopping away back into the tree line.
How far away are they?
About 100 feet away.
It's close enough for us to catch. Unless they're pretty quick.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna jump off the cart and bolt it, go towards them.
Okay.
I suppose I could help as I lazily get off the back of the car.
We've had an easy few
Suppose
days. time to get some adventuring on. Jin.
Yes, I have
jumps off
quite.
and heads towards Garret.
I have quite missed helping you all in combat, so I suppose I'll come again and help you. Okay, lead the way, fellows. And you two are like sprinting, and I'm just like walking behind. I'm just like, yeah. I'll get there in a minute.
Okay, so yeah, you guys begin to kind of start chasing after what seem to be these frog people, kind of hopping away, carrying this person in the net, and they're pretty fast, honestly. They're a lot faster than you think, as they kind of hop in unison as they're carrying this person. And you do notice the forest starts to become a bit darker as you're kind of like chasing after, with the grass becoming a bit more damp, and you can see where the ground is kind of almost charred black, almost very similar to kind of what you saw previously, you know, at the Grove.
Right.
In a very similar fashion. And it seems to be kind of burnt to a crisp in like very random spots, as though something was hit in random areas as you're kind of like running through the trees at the minute. You do notice where some parts of the forest become a bit more open as well, and like the trees are all over the floor, as they seem to have been struck by something. And you guys begin to carry on the chase after these frog people.
Could I take a Deadeye shot at one of them?
Yeah, you can try and do that.
Right. So Deadeye, for those that don't know, is one of the trick shot abilities I have. Basically gives me advantage on the roll. Which I'm so glad I did, because the first one was a 6, and the second one was a 19, giving me a 27 overall.
A 19.
Nice.
Yeah, so 27 overall.
Okay, so Jinsois, you kind of like load your bullet into your pistol, and you kind of take aim and kind of go near the try and like shoot the actual foot of one of these frog people as they're hopping along, and you do manage to almost kind of like trip them up as they kind of fall and like roll and tumble down into like a kind of pool of what looks like kind of mud almost.
Okay.
But yeah, while the other two kind of like, as like the person gets dropped on the floor, still in the net though, but you do see as they're kind of trying to recuperate at the minute, like
Look,
try and
they take
grab the person back up again.
They take 14 points of damage off of that, by the way.
Shit. Okay.
I may have max rolled.
How far are they at this point from us?
At this point, they're probably about, I'd say about 50 feet as they're recuperating at the minute.
Okay. Can I get into 30 feet range and then throw one of my ranged punches?
Yeah.
I'll target the same one as well.
Since when did you become Stretch Armstrong?
He's level 3. That's how I killed the bitch in the tomb as well.
Yeah.
Jasper was preoccupied at that point.
Right.
Yeah.
True. That's 17 to hit.
17 to hit. That'll hit.
Eh.
So you're going for the same one, the one who's kind of like tripped over on the floor right now.
It's only 5 points of psychic damage, Joe.
So you kind of launch this fist of like psychic force, and as you do, you kind of almost like it just embeds into the face as you kind of see the body of the actual frog person go limp as you do this.
Nice.
And they kind of just the other two, while this is happening, you see the other two kind of like grab the person and like put them back over their shoulders as they begin to try and hop away again.
Well, do we keep chase or do we question this one?
Well, this one is probably dead.
Can I go up and double check to see if it's dead or breathing?
I just
Yeah.
keep chasing the other two.
Yeah, so make me a medicine check, Jinsoris.
Medicine?
Yep.
Fine, medicine needs wisdom. I'm okay with that.
You have no taste in medicine. DMCA.
11.
11. Yeah, he's dead.
Right, that's answered that question. And I take off after the other ones.
Okay.
Whenever I can, I want to do the same thing again, but like aiming at the one that's carrying the other person.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Throughout all of this, I'm still just taking a very leisurely stroll behind all of you.
Surely you would have lost sight of us.
I'm following footprints.
Right.
So you kind of see as you're chasing after these guys, you do notice as the terrain itself becomes a lot more marshy and it starts to become more swamp-like in terms of the environment around you. And you do see as both of them kind of hop into where some mud is, and you see as they both just fall as they trip over and kind of launch the person's body onto the floor as they trip over and fall into the mud. And at this point, you have near enough basically caught up to him. And
Okay.
lets me...
Oh boy.
Say, get out my swamp.
That's not the correct map, but I've got a lot of maps, so I'm...
Hey, that's the wrong token.
Are we fighting battle bots?
Yes, that's on one of the old maps. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
So Garret, you was in the lead, weren't you?
Yeah.
And then followed by... Well, Jinzero's took some time to check the body, so he'd be in the back.
This map's enormous.
Yeah.
It is enormous. Also, why do I have 16
It's enormous.
HP?
That's AC. That's for me to keep track of.
Oh,
It's just easy for me to keep track of.
17 AC.
Oh, 17, yeah. Oh well, I'll update it. Don't worry. But yeah, so you see as these two kind of like frog people are currently kind of like fell over on their backs in the mud, with the person in the net kind of at the side as you have caught up to them. And let me check this. How many is it? So Jasper,
Yo.
Garret, and Enaloon. You three notice as you kind of get towards Garret, you do notice like kind of just out of the distance almost 3 spears, one each striking all 3 of you.
Oh,
And-
shit.
What?
Hang on. Wait, no. Had Enaloon and Garret not? Had Enaloon and Wilhelm even got off the cart?
Yeah, they were chasing after them, weren't
At no point did
I
anyone
never
say
said
that.
anything, but I mean, I guess we were here.
they? Oh, I assumed you all were following.
It's just those two sitting on the cart being like, they'll be back in a second, it's fine.
Let me back.
Wait, but
Nah,
it's
I would
like a
never do
ranged
it.
attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like a thrown spear.
Because I have my deflect missiles. I can use on that, right?
What?
Use your-
What is it?
You can use your reaction to deflect or catch the missile when you are hit by a ranged
Yeah.
weapon attack. If you do so, the
Yeah,
damage
you
you will take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus 8.
Yeah, you can do that then.
Alright, let's go. 1d10 is that one.
Don't you also get the ability, if you reduce it to 0, the ability to catch it and then throw it back?
Yes, I reduce it by 16 points. Damn.
16 points.
So if you reduce damage to 0 and have a free hand, you can spend 1 key point to make a ranged attack.
Oh.
With a range of 20 to 60.
Okay. I said Wilhelm, Jasper, and Enaloon, was it? Oh,
You
is that who I said?
Garret.
You said
Garret.
Garret, Wilhelm, and then...
Garret, Wilhelm, and
Jasper...
Enaloon.
No, sorry. Garret,
No,
Jasper,
Garret,
and
Wilhelm.
Enaloon.
No,
Garret,
Garret,
Jasper.
Wilhelm, and Loon. Wasn't it?
No, he said Jasper first.
I
Oh.
did say Jasper, I remember that.
Okay.
So confused. Am I getting hit or
You
not?
said me too, but I don't know who else.
Enaloon, Jasper, and Garret. That's
Okay,
it.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So yeah, so the first one is which is for Garret, is a... Let me just make sure.
Is this considered an attack roll?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Ranged
thought you
attack.
already rolled it and thought, like, they hit.
No. This is kind of
This is to hit.
trying to hit. Yeah.
Right, gotcha,
So
okay.
yeah, at the minute. Yeah. That is an unnatural 20 to you, Garret.
Okay, yeah, that hits, but I use deflect missile, so that's 16 points that I reduce it by.
16 points. Just making sure. So it's that, and that. I don't have the other dice out. Rip. That is 7 points of piercing damage.
Yeah,
So
so I
yeah.
reduce that to 0.
you reduce it to 0.
Screw it. I'll use a key point to throw it back at where I came from.
Okay.
Just blindly.
I mean, I'm guessing I know where it came from, right? Do I see where it came from?
You'd know the direction.
Yeah. But you're not, you
Okay.
don't know what you don't know what you're aiming at though.
But
Okay,
if you
that's
follow
fair.
by the direction it was
but
coming
like-
at you.
Do I see something in that direction? Someone? Something?
Make me a quick perception check.
Okay.
So was he just throwing it?
Wait, that's
Um,
natural 1, but I can reroll once.
Yeah, you can reroll ones because you're lucky.
Yeah, that's better. That's 21.
21.
Yeah.
Does it go
Yeah.
from 1 to 21?
Magic.
So, yeah,
From a natural 1 to a
you-
natural 18.
So you kind of see over in this direction here, kind of hiding behind a tree. You do
Wait, where?
see another one of these over here.
I didn't even see that
Do you see
thing.
Oh,
There,
that,
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Here we go. You do see where one of them is kind of like they don't have their spear in hand as they have just launched it at you, essentially.
Okay. How far is that?
So I don't know. I'm just loving the fact that Jasper is just like, yeah, it's about
Forward.
time that I
Okay.
helped
yeah,
you guys
so,
out again. And the first combat he's seen is just Garret like grab this random spear and launch it back and be like,
Yeah. Yeah. I'll spend a key point to throw it back.
Okay.
Oof, that's a 14. Hang on, is it a 14? to hit?
I'm just imagining this in the most polite way possible. He's had a spear thrown at him. He's caught it out there and gone, "Excuse me, you've forgotten this."
Yeah, that's a 14 to hit.
That unfortunately misses, and as he manages to just nimbly dodge out the way behind the tree, taking cover as that kind of spear itself strikes into the tree.
Yeah.
AC's gonna be 15 then.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh man.
And
Damn
so this one is for you, Jasper.
Yeah.
That is a 14.
Wait, does mine go up or am I still the same? Okay, I need group help decision. Because it's an attack roll, I can lucky it and try and roll lower. Or I take... Because
It's not,
13,
I mean, yeah, it's an AC
13's my AC, and it hits me.
Oh, you have a low AC.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And
Very
low
low
HP.
Can I... Do we reckon I can... Wait, how much was yours going to hit you for,
I
Garret?
don't know. Oh, my
Like,
7.
It was
points.
7.
Can I really risk taking 7 without even starting a fight?
uh,
The dice
That's-
are like
that's
today,
about
unfortunately.
that's over 1/3 of your health.
How many chances do you have with that?
3.
What, with
You get 3
lucky?
charges a
Oh,
day.
yeah, I get 3 charges, so I
I'll
can
take
use
this
it.
one.
1, okay.
Only 1.
So I have to roll 13 or low. Wait, exactly 13? Does that hit
No.
AC or not?
Because it,
Yeah.
no, because it changes the roll, so then it still adds the modifier for hitting. I'm guessing, right? Or is
Oh,
it
what's
like
the
you
mod-
roll and
Well, yeah, is there a modifier? Matt, is there any sort of modifier?
I mean, we don't
Yeah.
know.
yeah, there is. We don't know it. So you basically have to hope
Yeah.
to roll under
There
7.
is always going to be some kind of modifier.
So ideally under a 7 you need to be rolling.
Okay, yeah,
Or
I'm
force-
rolling. I'm
Don't
rolling.
do a 7,
Alright.
It's luck.
rolling, hold.
First ever lucky, here we go. So we reckon at least like 7 or lower, yeah?
Yeah.
That's really... you're not going to get that.
4.
Oh,
4. Okay, so I'm assuming you're choosing to use the 4 then.
I'm using the 4.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
Matt goes, the modifier is plus 15.
So you see as this spear kind of just goes wide past you, as this kind of just out of like fate, you just kind of like move ever so slightly. You just feel as though you're being forcefully moved, almost as this kind of like you just feel this essence cover you as this happens, and you're just kind of forcefully moved as the kind of spear just goes past you. And then Eladun,
Can I, while I see these other people get hit by spears or like narrowly get hit, can I catch?
it's kind of all at the same time. This is
Okay.
happening, by the way.
Okay, fuck.
But that is an 8 anyway, so
Oh,
that
yeah,
goes
safe.
wide as well.
Good.
nice.
Safe.
Avoided all damage.
Suck
boys.
it, stupid frogs.
Yeah. And I would like you guys to now roll me initiative.
Surprising.
Ho, ho.
Heck yeah, let's
And let
do
me
this.
get rid of this.
I get a bonus to initiative now, don't I?
11. I always roll really terrible.
10.
No, I didn't select my thing.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
wow.
I
Oh, yeah.
just realized I was. Oh, let me
How
just
do
do
you
it in
select
here.
your thing again?
You
What do you
just
wanna
click
add
your
it
thing and then you
manually?
click the initiative, but
So
then
click
yeah,
the thing,
it's
but
too late
what's
now.
the thing?
Your token, and then you click initiative, but
Wait.
it's too late now because you already rolled.
Yeah. And
It says there aren't currently any tokens
fuck.
on this page that take a turn. What?
If you click, let me add
Oh,
them all
shit.
to the turn order. Don't worry.
What number
Nice,
is
nice. You're all rolling really high.
that? Oh, nice.
I have a +4 to initiative, and my total is 6.
Nice.
Mine's an 18, Matt.
Yours an 18. Okay.
I cannot click my token.
Why did you add Lamba twice?
I don't know. I did that by accident.
Lamba gets 2
Every-
goals.
Every time
Yeah,
the
that
turn
makes-
order is wrong somehow, Matt. Come
I
on,
know.
That's why I
I'm
can't
sorry.
click
triple the amount of enemies when there shouldn't be. Guards don't get
Yes.
turns.
it. There we go. Wait, it's 9.
This one.
I have actually only just noticed that the frogs kind of have pictures.
Yeah.
From where I was sat away from the monitor, it just blends in with the grass. I thought they were just
So is
Yeah.
there like a pond, by the way, like next to the frogs?
Yes, there's like this muddy pond kind of type
Right.
thing. It's like imagine it to be a very kind of swampish environment. Like it's slowly morphing between the two, like a swamp and your kind of average forest. So there's a lot of like muddy water just in random spots. Oh my god, what are these? Okay. So that one is that.
either Matt's just rolled like 20 pluses for the frogs, or like ones.
That.
That's a long freaking list of things.
Oh my god, wait,
Oh,
yeah, even
wow.
the turn order.
Holy
What the fuck?
shit!
There's a lot
I
of
mean,
froggies.
they're all rolling like crud so far.
Oh my god!
how,
look at the
how are we
rolls.
beating?
Look at the rolls!
2,
What the
4,
fuck?
3, 17, 3. Wait, which one's that? Does it show us?
So it's got
Oh, it
like
doesn't show
5
us which
turns
one it
before
is.
we get 1 turn.
We added mine yet, Matt?
Yeah, I'm adding them on now. Don't worry.
Alright, yeah. Will I go first, or will the thing go first?
What's
What was
your-
yours again?
18.
18. Wilhelm.
What is
14.
that thing? Is it a tree? Oh my god, is it a tree?
No?
Which
The
one?
frog.
Oh, did you
Yeah,
not
it's a
roll?
frog.
They're all frogs.
Dan?
One of them's just a
Okay.
bigger. 2 of them are
Yeah,
just
You're
a
all
did.
different frog.
6.
Oh, 6. Right. Okay.
No,
No,
what's
I
that
mean,
thing? It looks
Top,
like
top in the
top.
yeah, the top in the turn order just below me now. It looks like a fucking tree.
Oh, that one.
No.
I don't know.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. More like a
I don't know what
purple
that
or
is.
something? I don't know.
Hang on, are all the
Okay.
counters?
Okay, so
I
yeah,
can see
Yeah,
where
no,
the
it's at the back,
counter
it's at the
is.
back.
Yeah,
It's at the back.
It's yeah.
By a dead person.
so you guys kind of see as emerging from the trees, you see in total 4 of these frogs who, like, no, 2 of them seem like the ones you were previously chasing. The other 2 kind of have this, they almost seem as though they've kind of got this, oddly enough, kind of like decorative. It's not plating, but it's like they've got like a nice trim to their leather armor of some sort. As you kind of see them have these spears adorned with what looks kind of like bones and other things across them, and then sitting on a stump kind of ahead of you to the north, you do see one of them which has this beautifully adorned kind of like spear, which seems to be very, in comparison to the others, this one almost looks as though it's got a gold tip to the actual
Ooh.
spearhead itself.
I hear
And then
stare.
then in the back you see what seems to be this kind of half man and half boar in the process of like mutilating this dead body of a person, as it begins to kind of like just eat chunks of this person's body, and it's kind of just watching as this unfolds.
I just look at Wilhelm being like, relative of yours.
And in kind of the features of him, looks he has like these huge tusks which kind of emerge from his mouth, and he has this huge pig-like nose as well. And he's kind of just sat there watching you all, just like with this intimidating glare. Jasper.
Mhm.
Okay. Nothing is any sort of decent range away. This is bad.
You got a few things in range.
I mean, there's a few that are pretty close.
I suppose the two at the front, yeah.
Yeah, and then
What's the
one-
what's the red thing supposed to be? The person in the bag?
Mm-hmm.
What's what? Sorry.
The red thing supposed to be below the two frogs.
It's the person.
red thing.
Person.
Person, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to
Person
clarify.
that-
Yeah, that's the person who was captured.
Okay. So I guess I will just move up to the nearest one. I will. I've always got to read this because Where's it gone?
Where's what gone?
So I'm just reading my traits again. Yes. So I will get sneak attack damage on this. Because. So you get sneak attack damage if you hit with an attack with the finesse on a ranged weapon. A finesse or ranged weapon if you have advantage. But you don't need advantage if another enemy is within the target of 5 feet.
Yeah.
Because there's two frogs.
Yeah, there's two frogs.
This will get sneak damage. Okay. So
Oh,
I
nice.
will be using thy rapier.
Thy rapier.
Yes. On the nearest one, obviously.
Yeah.
Nice.
22.
hit.
22. That hits. As like this this frog kind of like tripped and is like in the process of trying to like get back up, and you kind of just take advantage of this and just run up to him and just stab him like kind of straight in his chest. As you hear him like a loud ribbit. And you kind of see it like wail a bit on the floor, kind of like it just like kind of screaming in pain almost. And you don't, and he's still standing. Luckily. But yeah,
Are they prone because they stumbled, or are they standing up already?
they're already standing up. It's like
Oh, okay.
in the process of like just readying themselves again, kind of type thing.
Okay.
But yeah, that was a big chunk of damage. Holy shit!
Nice.
You see, as he already seems kind of like beat almost.
Okay. So these guys probably got like around 15, I reckon, 16. And I will also be using. Oh, hang on. Opportunity attacks are 5 feet, right?
Yeah.
As soon as you do that, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I'm meaning about. So I will be dashing 30 feet away.
Of course.
Jasper embracing
And-
them rogue skills.
Yeah.
As I now have the ability of fancy footwork, because I hit this frog with a melee attack, he does not get opportunity. Goodbye.
Come back
And
here.
that will end my turn.
Oh yes.
Spiffing.
Spiffing, darling. Okay. This guy's go. He is actually just gonna sit there and do nothing as he carries on feasting on this the corpse of this person.
Nice.
Oh no, what if it's going to be like timed? The longer he spends feasting on the body, the more powerful he gets.
Oh boy.
What?
Oh no.
You jinxed us. God damn it.
You had to say it, didn't you?
Let's see.
God damn it.
So yeah.
Which one is this, by the way?
So it's this one here, among the
Okay.
trees over here. This one is going to throw another spear, and it's going to go for its closest target. So it's going to go for you, Chinzurus.
Bring it.
And that is a 22.
Misses.
What?
No, it hits.
I was going to say, I was like,
Uh,
I don't think so.
Excuse me, cheater.
Drop my dice.
So that's
Okay, that is a 15 points of piercing damage as it launches it, and it kind of like just like with how it kind of like paired itself, it just aims in kind of like just the kind of like nooks and crannies of where your armor is, and
Yeah.
it just manages to stab you kind of like near the shoulder blade almost,
Ow.
as it just
Holy
fits
shit.
through slightly there. And that hit, that was a big hit to you as well.
Oh.
That was a
Really
big
good hit.
hit. And like, out of character, I'm legit. I'm the one that took that hit, not Jasper.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then after that, let's see. It is going to hide behind the tree
Son of a bitch.
He's just like me.
as he takes cover.
Oh, I like this frog.
Okay, the next one. So the one sitting on the stump all the way at the back, he is going to. So let's just make sure.
Is there going to be
Okay.
some bullshit where these frogs get like extra fucking movement because they're frogs and they can hop?
Give
Yes.
them ideas.
So you see, as you kind of like hides behind. Basically, these piles of rubble, by the way, are meant to be buildings. I couldn't find the correct token for like burnt down buildings and stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, this is just like rubble of buildings. As he kind of like just takes cover behind it, and you do see, as let's just make sure. You kind of see him almost like proudly stand up on top of this rubble. And you see as he kind of like points at your group, as he begins to just go like ribbit, 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 and you kind of see the frogs around him seems to almost be bolstered by this kind of speech he gave them.
Did you
Oh,
just
boy.
give us frog inspiring leader feat?
Yes, I did.
Inspiring leader takes like 10 minutes.
No, it's not inspiring leader.
I'm guessing it's a bard. Bardic
Okay.
inspiration or something.
And then he begins to take cover behind the rubble again. And a loon.
Hi, sorry for all the cat hair. How does magic weapon work?
Magic weapon. You basically touch a non-magical weapon of some sort, and it gains a +1 to its hit.
Right. I think I'm gonna just try and kill this this frog that was already hit.
Yeah.
With a firebolt, because there's really not anything else that's like. There's really no point doing anything else right now.
Yeah.
Wow, 3. Wow. At least I
24,
hit.
3. Okay, so you see as... Oh. My thing went... My roll 20 stopped. No! Don't do this to me!
boy.
Okay, there we go. I'm back in. Yeah. So you see as you kind of like conjure up this like small ball of fire, and you kind of launch it at the frog itself, who was previously stabbed, wounded very harshly by Jasper. And as you kind of chuck it, you see as the frog almost like runs around in circles. As you see, he jumps into the water, and you see as his body kind of resurfaces and is limp, lying there.
Yeah. He was trying to put himself out. It didn't work. One down. Just many more to go.
Yes, many more froggies.
Okay. That's my turn, I guess.
Okay,
For now.
Garrett.
Okay, I am going to run up to this guy and punch him in the face.
Punch him in the face. My music isn't working now because of whatever happened to my roll 20. No.
It's still going for us.
Yeah, it's
or
still
for me
going
at
for
least.
us.
Oh.
No,
Oh,
it
it's
stopped.
gone.
You
Oh,
jinxed it.
oh no.
Well
Sorry.
It stopped our music.
It stopped just
Oh,
as the
there it is.
notification
Oh,
of
there we
what
go.
the music is came up on my stream chat as well.
That's a 16 to hit.
Thank you. What was that? 16.
Yes.
That hits.
Nice.
Roll damage.
Ooh, that is 8 points of psychic damage.
8 points of psychic. It's nice.
Man, I don't know how my class works anymore. It's been too long that we had combat.
I know. Free.
Uh,
It's what 3 sessions of roleplay does to you.
Yeah, holy shit. Okay. And then I am going to. Is it hot?
Yeah.
Matt's taking 5 points of fire damage.
Yeah. And that applies to all of his units. Let me see. Man, what do I want to do?
What do you want to do?
Yeah, I don't know. I will use. I will do another unarmed strike. Just
Okay.
the other one. That's 19 to hit.
That hits.
Ay. Damn, that's 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. So you kind of strike him round the face with one, just like clocking it to him as you kind of see him just like as you kind of just punch him straight square in like where like kind of just the chin, uppercut him in slightly, and then you kind of do a second hit as you kind of just like hit him straight in the head as you kind of just do like a little jump down, like slam into him. And you see as he kind of like stirs around a bit, almost like getting a bit dizzy from these 2 hits to blows to the head, almost. And he is looking worse for wear, really.
Yeah, figured he wasn't dead yet. But that is my turn.
Okay, Wilhelm.
So imagine this. I'm gonna transform and go out.
Yeah.
I'm then gonna enhance my claws.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna do like a Warwick style leap towards him
Yeah.
as I dash
Yeah.
through with my claws.
Okay.
I can see it right now.
So
What's like your
And then
maximum potential movement?
yeah, 30, and it's 30 away.
Ah. I thought you got some sort of bonus movement somehow.
Yeah, it's because of my werewolf transformation.
But 30 is the regular, isn't it?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
30 is regular.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought you got extra over the 30.
I'm pretty sure we spoke about this last time too.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what I would still need to look into it. Anyway,
It's
I'm
okay.
gonna leap towards him and use my crimson claws.
Okay. Roll to hit. 19. Yes, that'll hit. As you see, as Wilhelm changes into his werewolf-like form and pounces at the frog, just ripping him into halves. As you kind of just grab him and like grab him by the like kind of the mouth, and then you just split him literally in 2. And you see as he does this, kind of like this electricity almost kind of like emerges from the claws as he's ripping him in 2. Yeah, he's dead.
I swear Wilhelm's like background of werewolf thing is just from right out of Skyrim or something.
Yes.
Yes.
It's very similar. It's from...
I mean, I had to get a template somewhere.
Dan, I think when you're a werewolf, I think you have 40 feet.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, it does.
Mm.
So, that would be me done.
Okay. Jinzers.
Right, I'm gonna go. make sure I can move my character. I'm going to move up to here. Do I have line of sight on... Do I have any kind of sight on the frog that threw the spear at me?
Which one? The...
This one.
Oh, that one. From there... No, you wouldn't, unfortunately.
No?
No.
Damn. Annoyingly, I'm going to look over at this one then.
Okay.
And take a shot at him. Just bring up my character sheet. I don't have enough screens for this. This isn't working out for me.
I know, right?
At this point, I wished I had 3 screens, which is something I never thought I'd be saying.
I've had 3 screens, and I miss it so much.
Right, okay, so I've got a sharpshooter as well, so let's see how this goes, people.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Okay. The natural 20.
Nat 20? Oh,
But-
God.
But, because
Minus
I'm using my sharpshooter for it, I take a -5, so 15.
Yeah, but that
No,
still
wait.
counts as a nat 20, right?
Does it still count as the nat 20?
I think it does.
So you'd still get the damage bonus.
Still get the
But it
damage
just-
bonus. Okay,
if it
so
hits.
that's the...
I guess so, at least.
Well, it'd be 20 plus 3, so it'd still be 23 to hit. Because I've got it's plus 8 to hit.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
if you roll a natural 20, it will be a critical hit despite your -5 penalty.
Okay,
go.
in which case that's a
That's
critical hit.
Dead
This is going to be
wrong.
fun. So,
But it-
for those that don't know, with the sharpshooter feat, I ignore 3/4 cover and half cover, 3/4 cover, and any kind of disadvantage. Before taking my shot, if I take a -5 penalty to the roll and still hit, I get plus 10 damage to whatever I roll.
Yeah.
And I critted.
But isn't that instantly dead, though? Like, guaranteed?
Chances are, probably, yeah.
But even if he rolls
That's
a 1 on his damage rolls, that is
Tell me more.
doubled. So that's minimum of
2. So 11,
10,
12.
plus whatever his damage bonus thing is anyway. Which is...
You could still lower it. You could still lower.
That's a 10.
So
Yeah.
that's 34 points of damage.
A little overkill, maybe?
So yeah, Jinstros, you essentially kind of just have this moment of like burst of confidence as you're like the most confident you've ever been in your abilities, as you literally pull out your gun, aim it at this frog, poof, and you just see the bullet kind of take off the head of this of this frog person, as it's just kind of like almost like his head like just imploded in on itself, and it's just all just guts straight across the area. He's dead.
So
Surprising.
good hit.
Yeah.
Good hit.
Oh, and I get my grit back from my other shot as well because I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah.
Haha.
What's your damage bonus thing?
What, my attack roll bonus?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Plus 8 to hit.
Yeah, but then like when you to add to your damage.
Oh, plus 4.
Yeah, your damage.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Then it would have been dead anyway.
16 minimum. Yeah.
Yeah, you would have hit minimum 16. Even with a 1. Lol.
Not gonna lie, loving the fact I took this feat.
Okay, is that it, Jinzos?
Yeah, that's it for me for this hit.
Okay. Yeah, that one's not part of the turn order. Neither is that one anymore. And neither is that one. Forgot about that. Okay. So this one will... Where is he? There he is. So you see as this frog over here,
Over where?
here,
Oh, that one.
this one. You see as he begins to essentially starts singing almost as he kind of does this, like it's kind of nice sounding to say. It's a lot of just ribbits to you guys. It's very elegant. It's a very nice like little tune, as it starts singing, and you see as it would be that one and that one. Yeah. So yeah, you see as the kind of this one, the yellow one, he, the more elegant of all of them, he begins to look a lot more ready for this battle as well. Previously, with him kind of leading the orders, he seems very confident in his abilities right now. And that's that one's go. Actually, no. Whoops. I forgot to move him. So he would go here behind this little bit of rubble as well. And then after that one, it's the next one's go. That one will see. Oh, fun. We'll go over there, and then take cover behind this bit of rubble. As this one,
Yes, Mercy.
let's just see. Yeah, he'll chuck a spear at you, Gingeros, as you're the closest thing he can already.
Oh yeah.
And stood out in the open.
Pretty much, yeah.
And that is a 22.
Jeez. Yeah, that hits.
Okay, that is roll the damage. And there's 14 points of piercing damage, as this one kind of strikes you almost very confident in his abilities. He just chucks it straight at you, kind of embedding into your other kind of shoulder blade, as it manages to just hit between where the parts of the armor kind of link.
Jeez. Boromir starting this at the moment, which shoots spears sticking out of me.
Jasper.
I can't run backwards 30 feet, can I?
You can
You
move
just gotta
however
get
you
the
want.
hell out of dodge.
No, it's a joke because there's only 5 feet behind me.
All right. No.
Am I to assume the trees are like big?
They are basically 10 feet by 10 feet.
What, the ones that like we're stood by? Or are they? Am I confusing what they actually are?
No.
Not those.
Oh. Which ones?
Are they swamps?
What?
Am I just being really dumb as to what those things
Not
are?
this.
What do you mean?
But this,
I can't. Yeah, that
that's supposed to, like, it's...
That's
It's
That's
like
a swamp.
it's
Yeah.
like muddy swamp water.
mud.
Like
Okay.
small ponds of like mud water.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I misread what they actually even were. I'm literally just going to make movement for my turn. I know that's boring, but this far back you can't do much.
Should I move there then?
I'm protecting myself, you know. Right, regular movement 30. Dash 30. End turn.
Okay.
What?
What are you gonna do over there?
Yeah, no clue.
Stay alive. That lizard, frog, monkey, giraffe, whatever it was,
What?
just hit Lambert, who's the second tankiest person in this party, for 14.
It's
I have
fine,
18 HP.
fine.
For those watching on desktop, by the way, you can keep track of our HP using the DnDbeyond
That's an updated for
extension.
me. It says you have 44 still.
I should have
No, it
updated.
doesn't. So
No.
it's 29 for me.
No, it's 44 for me.
Yeah.
Updated for me either.
It's broken.
Yeah, everyone's full health.
Oh wait, it did.
I mean,
when
I am
refreshed.
full health.
Apparently after
Yeah,
the
but
refresh.
Lambert shouldn't be, should he?
Yeah,
No,
I'm
but he isn't on
definitely
mine.
not.
He's on 29 on mine.
No, I'm definitely
Yeah, but I'm just
not.
saying he's full health on mine.
Yeah.
So I'm refreshing.
Now he's 29 if you refresh. Obviously, because that's
Yeah, oh yeah.
great.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
the 29 is not upstate either because,
Yeah, I'm now down to 15.
yeah, I was on.
Oh!
Yeah,
Yeah,
I took
so-
a couple big hits.
Also,
So you see as the kind of like boar-like man begin to kind of like just slowly begins walking towards you guys, and actually,
Don't kill him.
and he gets to about there, and then that's his turn.
And that's a house he's hiding behind now. No, just double checking because you said that's not rubble. They're burnt houses, right?
They're basically burnt houses.
But are we able to see through them?
There's some of them where it's kind of like, basically it's a lot of rubble, so that he does get basically half cover from being behind them.
Not me, he doesn't.
Yeah,
not for
you.
me.
But yeah, and then this one's go. So he is going to sneak out from the tree, and he is going to. Where is he? There he is. He's going to throw a spear.
Gee, I wonder at who.
Yeah, I wonder who.
It's been nice
Like,
knowing you people.
the person he can actually hit, basically.
Don't do this. Not when I think one of the artists that did my character art is in the chat. Do not kill my character now, Matt. Don't do this to me.
And he does get that because of the thingy. That is a 18.
Hits.
You're at how much again?
15.
Oh boy.
Let me have him out.
That is 8 points of piercing damage.
I hope that's to a frog, not you.
As he kind of chucks
to Lana.
as he
That's to me.
chucks the spear into kind of like your thigh, near enough. As it's just
Just a rack
one in the shoulder, one in the shoulder, now one in that thigh.
Oh my god, it's going to be the scene from Ace Ventura when he has like a spear in both.
I
I
was
was thinking that.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
So yeah, how much HP are you at, Lambda?
7.
Okay.
Hang on. What's turn order?
Okay.
Fine.
It's almost my
So-
turn.
Actually,
But not
the
after
more-
this frog.
So the big boss, the yellow frog, he is going to. Oh shit! I didn't realize. Okay.
This is going to be
So-
some special ability where they can like throw something else at me. Why not? Fuck it.
So he is going to.
The frogs have Executioner. If you are below 25% health, they automatically kill you.
So yeah, he
You
is going
joke,
to.
there's some moves that actually do that. If you're under a certain amount of health, it can kill you straight gate.
So yeah, you see him as he kind of like jumps about 20 feet into the air, hopping over this like ruined rubble of a house, and you see as he like jumps again, and he gets behind this the cover with this other one, and that's basically his go. Ready?
I've also just noticed the lichen moved.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And a loon.
Fuck nuggets. Heal him.
I'm going. I can.
I'm doing my best.
But
The
don't
thing.
endanger yourself here.
I don't know if I can get in. I think I can get in touch. Order. Yes.
How long? How does?
That's like 30. That's 30 feet from where I stood. Exactly.
ooh, nice.
And I will use blah 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 cure wounds on Jin. We're level 4.
Yep.
Or are these like spell levels?
It's spell levels. So you have what spell slots do you have access to? So you can go up to level 2 for your spell slots because you have spells. You have spell slots of level 1 and 2.
Right.
You do.
Ooh, 12 healing.
Oh,
Nice.
nice one.
Nice.
Now I'm back up to 19.
And then, as a bonus action, I will use spiritual
Oh no, it's
weapon.
it's 14. Wait, did you say 14 or did you say 12?
12.
It's a 12. But it's
12.
4, yeah, but
It's
plus 2.
It's 14.
Yeah,
Yeah,
14.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
No,
I
it's
was just
14.
making sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, 14.
Okay.
And then
Because that was the roll for high level cast.
yeah. Plus that, yeah. And then I will, as a bonus action, summon my spiritual weapon, but I won't attack because that would require an action. I think.
As you summon your spiritual weapon, you can attack straight with it. Yeah,
The summoning it is a bonus action, so.
yeah. But
Oh.
if you summon it like right next to a creature, it gets a free attack basically.
How far away can I summon it?
It
60
is
feet!
60 feet.
Ooh.
Please say that's within 60.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Which one should we hit, guys? Which one do we want to get rid of?
Yellow boy? Question mark?
This one? Okay. This one?
I just swear he's like the most
He's-
dangerous one in range, probably.
Okay, let's summon it next to that boy then. This boy.
That boy.
that boy.
That boy.
So I do 1d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier.
What does your weapon look like? What you summon, by the way?
It's a sword. Because I like swords.
There we go. There's a sword on the map.
It looks like the ground.
Yeah,
It
unfortunately.
really blends in.
I know.
It's so good.
It's a sneak attack.
Yeah. And I do what 1d8 plus spellcasting ability modifier. What is that?
So if you go under
On
your
a-
spells, it should
on a
say
hit.
plus something.
At
the top.
Melee spell attack against a creature within 5 on a hit, so it would be. So it's a 1d20 plus 6.
1d20 plus 6. Okay.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
for the hit.
For it to hit.
No, it's
to
for-
roll
Oh,
no,
your
yeah,
no.
d20.
for the attack
To hit.
roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the attack roll.
Yeah, but it's a 1d8, not 1d20.
No,
D-
it'd be
D8
D20,
D8
D20 to
D8.
hit.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, to still hit.
Yeah, because you might miss still.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1d20 plus 6.
Oh.
That's
Oh.
sad.
As you kind of summon this magical floating sword next to the yellow frogman, and
fine.
you see as he kind of just like one of his eyes kind of just like moves to the side while the other is still looking forward, and he just sees it. And it's like as it does just to the side.
Yeah, I am. At least it's there for next time.
Yeah, it's there for next time. I can't
Yeah.
remember. Can a spiritual weapon take opportunity attacks if it moves away?
I'd
I don't
assume
know.
so.
Ooh,
I don't know.
That'd be fucking great if it did.
That'd be
Yeah.
amazing.
pretty damn good, yeah.
That'd be so good. Because that makes these guys not be able to move either.
Okay, that's your go, isn't it, Eleni?
Yeah.
Garret, your go.
Okay. If I were to use my ranged melee attack,
Yes.
would that be with disadvantage because of cover for them?
It wouldn't be disadvantage, but
Okay,
because they're
alright.
covered, they get a bonus to the AC.
Yeah, okay. Toll of the Dead doesn't require a to hit, right?
Okay,
Or-
spiritual weapon is classified as a spell, not a creature, so so a spell doesn't have actions, and thus spiritual weapon can't make
Yeah.
thingy, so it can't.
Understandable.
Damn
Yeah.
it!
Unfortunately.
I've been so good.
But Toll of the Dead doesn't require me to roll to hit, right? It just requires a
It's a
saving throw,
wisdom,
right?
yeah, wisdom saving throw. That's it,
Yeah.
and as long as they're in range as well.
Yeah, okay. In that case...
Me froggy boys. Ribbit.
let's see...
Get up.
Yeah, I can... If I move over here... Wait, how do I ping?
With the cursor one highlighted,
Hold
you
it.
just hold it in the square. What you're
Right,
trying to
okay,
make.
so if I move over there, do I have
Mhm.
that same cover?
You have half cover there.
Okay, what
That's
about
what
So
they
you
are.
get so you get a +2 bonus to AC and dex saving
Okay.
throws.
Right. And I cannot get 3/4 cover?
Wait a minute. Yeah, you're halfling, so you're. Yeah,
Oh.
but you'd be your 3/4 technically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With that.
Alright, so I will. Oh, hang on.
Being tall is bad because then you don't have cover.
And then
Exactly.
if you basically crouching, you'd have total cover basically.
Lay down.
But then, if I crouch, does that then cost me half my movement to get up again, or does it not count as prone?
I don't think I've come into a situation like that ever, really. I don't know. I've never done anything like that.
Yeah, it's first time for everything, right?
Some people say that basically a quarter of your movement to crouch, basically, and stuff. So I'd
Okay.
go with that, really.
Okay. Well, I will move over. If I go over here.
Yep.
Can I still hit him?
What's the range for Todd the Dead?
With 60 feet.
6 feet, yeah,
so-
yeah.
So yeah, as long as it's range, okay. Then I will move over there. Oh, hang on. Boom. And then I will use Toll the Dead on that guy.
The yellow boy.
Yeah. And he
Okay,
has to
wisdom
make a
saving throw.
13 DC wisdom saving throw.
Are you kidding me? A 12 he got.
Oh, so that's 1d8 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah,
Because
1d8. Okay.
he didn't take any damage yet, right?
No, he hasn't
Okay.
took any damage yet.
That's a shame.
Sadly, it's not as much as he would have gotten.
That's 3 points of damage.
3 points of
Necrotic
damage. At least he's damaged now, so that means Toll the Dead does do more damage now.
Yeah, I also have Told the Dead, so that's good for me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. So then, hang on. I was over there. How far is that?
It's like 25.
Oh shit. Was this 25? Yeah,
Yeah.
25. So I still have 10, which is 1/3 of my movement. Oh wait, no. Yeah. So I can crouch. So I'll have full cover over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'll do that.
Total cover.
Yeah.
He hide.
He hide. Okay, Wilhelm.
Time for the big bad wolf.
Can't do anything because everybody's too far away.
Yeah, just move so that Jin doesn't get hit anymore. Just like move in
Yeah.
front of him.
Yeah, you could like try and tank a hit for him.
Yeah.
Because he can't take that many hits right now.
Well,
I mean, he
Wilhelm
still has
is
a
the
turn.
healthiest of all.
He still has
Yeah.
a turn before they start throwing again. So.
Oh yeah, that's true. Jin has a turn.
I love the fact that I've been hit, I've been healed, and just from one heal, I still have more hit points than Jasper.
Yeah, but I've not been hit, so
It's because you're
Well,
hiding
you
behind
are.
the bush.
Yeah.
Let me just see
Exactly.
how far away it is.
smart.
If anything, I'm just gonna put myself forward so they are more likely to attack me, and I'm close to them.
The martyr.
Jeez.
I shall be the
Bring
first
it!
ally.
He's just walking out like arms open, like bring it.
Matt's next 5 turns moves all the counters towards Dan.
You do notice the actual boar guy himself does seem to take a bit of an interest in you though.
What? Like he wants to kiss him, or?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay,
He'll
now
kiss
I'm
him.
dead.
Kiss him with his tusks.
I will actually use my crossbow,
Oh, okay.
which
Oh
I
yeah.
haven't used in
That
forever.
that just.
I didn't
is a
even know you had a
weird image.
crossbow.
Yeah, he does. He's just
Yeah,
never
I
really
just haven't
used it.
used it.
gets
'Cause
the
rather
look from
die.
the boar and turns into Cupid.
Okay, and how far is the crossbow?
30 or 60.
Which one is the lowest?
What crossbow have you got? Is it a hand crossbow?
Yeah,
or-
It's a light crossbow.
I like crossbow. Let me just make sure.
I know short bow is 80, so for reference maybe.
Light crossbow is 8320, so up to 80 basically, 80 feet.
Okay, so I can hit them all. Any of them particularly low or have been damaged?
There's only one that's been
We've
damaged.
only hit the yellow one.
You do notice that the yellow one's is like kind of like he seems to be holding his head slightly after he heard this kind of like ringing noise, which kind of messed him up a bit.
Well, you're my target because I like to steal kills and.
You'd have to hit him with a pretty big fucking shot here to kill it.
Yeah.
Gets a nat
'Cause
20.
I only hit like 3 points, so. Oh my god, he actually
What?
nat
I
20.
said it and he got it as well.
Yes.
Oh my god. So yeah.
That damage though.
So after you kind of like walking out into the area, kind of like bring it kind of type situation, you pull out your light crossbow and you kind of like stare at the kind of like very more elegant one of the frogs, and you kind of like prepare your crossbow and you shoot him, and you just see as it kind of just goes straight towards like kind of like where his like little nostrils are, and you just see as it just like lodges straight in, and you just see as like as you do a quite decent chunk. Holy shit with that. So that is that. Yeah.
Nice.
Anything else,
Have you
Wilhelm?
seen the guy?
Nice.
Cool, I'm badass. No.
Ginzerus.
Right.
Sorry, can I just interrupt?
Sure.
I've just opened on my character sheet the section for the rapier. Up until this point, I have not realised if you have two creatures within 5 feet, you can hit both with a rapier.
Wait, what?
So
What?
you bring up rapier on my character sheet, and it says description up to 2 creatures within 5 feet. Explain any other reason why it would say that.
What?
I'm at. What is that on DnDbeyond?
No, roll 20.
Oh, I'm roll 20.
Well, it is DnDbeyond technically, I guess, but
Yeah.
Let me check. Roll
Yeah,
20.
because I haven't seen that normally.
Is that maybe one of your feet?
Oh no, that's just base example description. That isn't actually the thing.
Oh yeah, they literally all say it.
Yeah, they all say it.
Why would they?
It's,
Why would they put in a fucking base? Why?
it's just in grey to show that's where you can like put a
Just
description.
fucking
like
leave it
that.
blank. A bunch of trolls.
I was gonna say, I was like, 1 minute, when did Rapier?
What?
Yeah,
Sorry,
I've used
powerful.
rapier in a lot of D&D games. It's just like I've never knew I could do that. That would have saved my butt a load of times.
Yeah. Holy shit.
I've been trolled.
trolled every time.
Okay, Ginzerus.
Okay, I'm going to turn around to Enelune, thank her for the healing, and just remind her about Sanctuary as well.
I knew you were going to.
You always remind me about it. It's not like I don't know.
Hey,
I just save it.
never know. Always
Use it
worth
every
saying.
time.
At which point I'm going to run over here so that I'm behind that building, so I'm not going to get pummeled by 3 bloody frogs again.
Yeah, so you get half cover with that.
Yeah. I'm going to see our ball friend over there, and I'm going to take a shot because he's within range. I'm going to burn a grit as well to do
Yep.
violent shot,
Ooh.
and also take the -5 penalty.
Ooh.
Pray to God.
Our rolls have not been this good today. Come on.
I mean, we had a few nat 20s already, so.
Yeah.
It's either not 20s or not nothing.
Okay, unnatural 20 to hit.
A natural 20
20.
hit. Yeah,
Yeah.
that hits.
That hits. Right, so violent
Nice.
shot for using my grit. If the attack hits, I can roll 1 additional weapon damage die per grit point spent.
Oh, damn.
And because I took the sharpshooter penalty, I get
Plus
an
10 as
additional
well.
10 damage. So it's 2d10 plus 14 for my attack.
And who was
Nice.
this your attacker?
Our ball friend.
Oh, boyfriend. Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. 21 plus 4, 25 points of damage.
Ooh. Okay.
To him.
Shit. So yeah. So you see as you load your gun again, and you shoot at him, and you see as you kind of like get him like in the shoulder itself, and you just see where your shot goes into him, and you just see this like not crater, but you see where kind of like near the shoulder itself, you see like blood just oozing and completely out of this arm, as he's just writhing in pain right now. And how much was that again?
That was 25 points of damage.
25. Decent chunk. Woo! Anything else, Jinzers?
No, that's it.
Okay.
Because
So
I'm guessing for me, if I then knelt, I probably wouldn't get the advantage of full cover.
No.
So yeah,
No.
I'm just leaning up against the building now, just like
Garrett's a small boy.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay. So it's this one's go here, and he is going to. Oh. Okay. He is actually going to hop forward over here.
Oh.
And what's the range for that? Okay, he wouldn't do that. Let's see. Yeah, he's just gonna throw a spear. That's honestly really do too much already. And he's gonna actually throw a spear after seeing Enaloon heal one of her teammates.
They're meant
Problem.
to attack me.
Not with the range.
That is an unnatural 20.
Oh boy.
Well, that definitely hits.
Where's my die? That is 11 points of piercing damage as it chucks this spear straight at you, kind of like launching itself in your stomach almost.
Great.
Nice.
11.
Yeah, 11 points of damage.
Cool.
No.
Nice.
It's fine. Jasper's here to. Where the fuck is he gone?
Am I trying to kill him? Yeah, I'm trying to kill him. No, not another TPK. Don't remind me.
Oh no. So for context for those in chat, our DM Matt, his Homebrew World, he has an off-screen game that he's running with another group as well. This week they kind of TPK'd, so we're hoping the same doesn't happen here.
Yeah, it was my first ever like killing any character, and it was a TPK of all things.
Instead of killing one, you killed 3.
Yeah. Woo.
Ah, there's more of us.
Oh baby, a triple!
Oh no. Okay, this one is going to not the rubble. I don't want to move the rubble. I want.
If the rubble starts
You sure?
moving, I'm getting the hell out of Dodge. That's it. I'm done.
Whoa, the rubble is an enemy.
Yes,
Shoot the rubble! Shoot the rubble!
The rubble. I can't,
The rebel? What?
I can't
Rebel.
speak.
Is this
The
Star
rebel
Wars
rebel.
now?
Yes.
Matt adds it to
Okay.
turn initiative, and the rubble decides to throw a rock at you.
Okay, so this one is going there is going to start singing this horrific song. Like it's just almost like screeching.
Friday, Friday, gotta get down on Friday.
Yes,
Oh.
yes, that's what you hear. And I'd like, let's see. So, Wilhelm, Enaloon, Jinzeros, and Garret to make me wisdom saving throws.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm safe.
11.
11.
Oh, well done.
That's a fail.
Ooh,
Oh, Lamb.
That's a 7.
So
Lamb
fail,
is
pass,
even lower.
fail.
One.
Yeah,
You
one
rolled a one.
pass.
Oh boy.
That's a 1.
But the best throw is a 14.
Oh, is this for being frightened by any chance?
No, actually.
Okay. Otherwise, I would have had.
So, Enaloon, Jinzoris, and Garret, you guys take 6 points of psychic damage as this, this song just gets to your head, and you feel your ears just ringing constantly as it's with this horrific singing. And Wilhelm,
I do love being at 8 health. That is great.
Oops.
Oops. Wilhelm, you take 3 points of psychic damage instead.
I can accept that.
And all of you except for Wilhelm have disadvantage on Constitution saving throws.
Oh yeah.
Bar me, right?
Well,
Yeah,
because
but
you're
you.
not in it.
You
Yeah,
don't
no,
even
no.
know what's happening.
Yeah, I know.
Right, even
I'm
if
just-
it's
You're currently at Mackie D's getting yourself a
No,
happy
no,
meal
I'm
whilst
just
all
like-
of this is going on.
I just started whistling, went round by the tree. You go down to the woods today, and I'm just like having a little dance. I'm like, yeah, they'll be fine.
Jasper.
Wait, Nietzsche, you could have used your inspiration dice on that.
We don't actually have them, Lamba.
Matt allowed it.
They're not real! It's all in your head!
Okay.
Your imagination.
Matt. This swampy shit. So, I'm on my door. Am I to assume under the bushy bits? That's a 10 by 10 tree, right?
Yes. In the very middle, basically.
In the very middle, yeah. And then, if I was to guess, the line of sight from here to here is relatively clear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be careful you don't get yourself dirty by falling in the muddy water.
I'm trying to avoid it if I can.
Be a shame if you tripped and fell in.
Face first into it. Just eat some mud.
You can't see through the trees, though.
I know. I'm just trying to figure something out.
I mean, it's only a 10 by 10 tree, so it's like a
Yeah.
square like
Yeah.
here. So
Yeah. So I went by Matt's definition.
Go
I was
here,
assuming
you
it was
can see.
these four.
yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah, it
You
would
can
be.
see, like, if you stand here, then you can see,
Hmm.
basically.
I'm just playing fucking line drawing the game.
We're here fighting stuff, and Jasper's here playing shoots and ladders.
Oh, that's interesting.
You'd be behind a building at that point, by the way.
Oh yeah, but I mean, I'll take a pot shot.
No. And he's behind half
Yeah,
cover as
he's
well.
behind a building as well.
1 in a million.
No. Please just do actual damage. We kind of don't want to die.
Where are you going,
Hey,
Jasper?
shouldn't have all got yourselves in this sticky situation, should you?
Well, if we die, there's a really high chance that you die as well.
Yeah.
True.
No,
Jasper will become one of
okay.
the people screaming, running out instead.
It's more of his nature, yes.
I'm just trying to work out the frog's line of sight, basically.
Well, if you can make if you don't use up all of your
Okay, no,
movement,
that's
you
perfect.
can move, take an attack, and then move.
I know it's perfect. That's why I told you to move.
Yeah, I was just working out those short bow range. Right. Max movement is there, I think. No, hang on. I've already forgotten where that 30 marker was. That one.
Yeah.
Max move to there, and then short bow attacking this frog.
Which one?
I'm pinging it.
Oh, okay, yeah. I see it. I see the frog.
You see the frog, yes?
The frog.
That will be, yes, short bow. 23.
Nice.
23. Oh, nice.
Impressive.
So yeah, you kind of take the time to kind of like position yourself in a very nice spot to try and hit him, and you pull your bow back, and you release, and you manage to just like arc over like the rest of your friends, and you manage to essentially just get an arrow just stuck into kind of like where its cheek is, as it's in the middle of this singing still. And it's just like, ribbit!
Shut the fucking stupid thing up, hopefully.
Basically. And that's 9 points of damage, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or 8?
9.
9.
Would
Okay.
the one be sneak attack that you've got on there, or?
Oh yeah, the sneak attack's probably one, isn't it? Yeah, the sneak attack is the one.
Oh yeah, of course it is.
Yeah,
So,
so it's
just
8. Yeah. Okay. Decent hit. He's starting to look a bit more hurt than he was. He's starting to like bleed out a bit.
Just gonna
Anything
double
else?
check. Yeah, I'll use a bonus just to dash behind the cover.
Okay.
Surprising.
Oh, surprising that the person with the lowest HP wants to preserve themselves. Yes.
Right now, I have the lowest HP.
True.
Yeah, technically you have third lowest HP currently.
Because Jasper's smart.
Okay, that's Jasper's
Jasper
go.
wasn't helping.
No, it's Boar Boy.
I thought you said Bull Boy.
Yeah, Bull Boy. Okay, so you see Wilhelm as he begins to kind of get he like begins to kind of like almost get himself ready for a charge, and he begins sprinting at you essentially. And that is 40 feet. That's his movement. And he is gonna kind of strike you, like kind of like a bull charging at you with its horns. This boar, like man, is charging at you with its tusks and is gonna try and attack you. Let's see. Oh boy!
boy.
Where's my thing? There it is. Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm genuinely nervous now.
Yeah. So that is an 8.
Oh.
Thank God.
So that hits. Okay.
Obviously.
Yeah, it hits. Yeah.
Right.
And after that, it is going to strike you down with its maul.
Attempt to.
Strike him
That's a
down.
9.
He will become more
Yeah,
powerful than you.
He's
could
not gonna
ever
do that.
imagine.
He's not gonna do that at all.
No,
So
it's
it's
not-
just
it's
give like one to me and do nothing.
Yeah, basically. You kind
Run
of
and
just
miss
like take.
everything.
You kind of just take the hits, and they don't seem to be doing anything.
So I have God mode in this game. No wonder I'm walking around so confident.
Thankfully
walking
someone
around
has
getting
it.
Critical hits.
Anime mode, movement, 1,000 feet.
Okay, so this froggy boy over here, he is going to.
Yeah, he can't take a pot shot
Yeah.
at me now, can he? Fucker.
No. No, he can't. Although, you see as he begins to hop over to here, and he will try to strike you with a spear.
For fuck's sake.
Oh my god.
But you do have half cover, so
Cool.
that's a +2 to your AC.
Okay.
That is a 19.
Just hits.
What's
Oh
the
my
That's
AC?
so sad.
That hits.
That is so sad.
Awesome.
I'm sorry.
Look, if you
I
didn't,
am
if you
sorry.
didn't like me doing all that damage, you could just tell me, Matt. You don't have to kill him.
No, I haven't killed him, Laurie.
Yeah.
No, I haven't killed
Not
him. Not yet.
Oh, hang on.
Oh?
For the rest of the fight. Gingerish, when you bought potions in the town, did you have one?
I gave we gave
No.
them both to you and Enelone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were
So
three.
I
We
have
were
one.
three.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
three to you.
I have one.
Yeah.
And
Garret has
because you have
one.
one.
Okay, I was just remembering.
okay.
I was just trying to remember who I'd won, basically.
Yeah, no, ironically, I gave mine away thinking I'm one of the tankier people in the party. I probably won't need this that quickly. I'll give it to the
So, yeah,
healer to make sure they stay up.
You take 9 points of piercing damage as this one manages to hit you just in your overthigh with the spear.
Oh, God.
This is fully
Back
Ace Ventura
down.
now.
Yeah.
It is.
Back down to
Definitely.
20? Question mark?
Try 6.
Oh, overlay has
Like-
not updated. Overlay has not updated. Sorry.
I wish the overlay was working correctly.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not updating for me either.
Delayed
It's like,
tonight.
yep,
Yeah. It's a bit delayed.
Yeah. it'll be the
It,
extensions. Cool.
it just doesn't update for me because it's still on 29, which is
Yeah.
way
Yeah.
outdated.
I've refreshed, and now it's
Okay.
updated.
Okay, that's that one's go. Now it is time
Yep.
for the yellow boy,
Ah, no.
Golden boy.
golden boy. Mm.
Yeah, that's gonna be great. Can't wait to die. Just hit Wilhelm. You'd never hit him anyways.
Yeah.
He's fine.
DM mode. The yellow frog saw that the boar missed and wanted to avenge it.
Yes. Okay. It is going to go over to here onto the ledge, and it is gonna chuck its spear at Wilhelm.
Yay!
Thank God. Yay!
That is a 16.
Doesn't hit.
Nice.
Nice.
See, just throw everything at him and it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Do I get like MVP after it?
Yeah.
Play of
Yeah.
the game.
Play of the game is just him standing there, not taking any damage.
Just looking
See
around.
everyone's like.
Stuff just missing because he's looking around going,
Hello, Loon.
Hi, yes, that's me.
Hi.
I guess now is the time where I'm like, which person gets sanctuary? Do I put it on myself or do I put it on Jin?
Put it
Like
on
I
Jin.
don't
I'm like,
Put
I don't
it on
put it on you.
yourself.
put it on myself.
Put it on
Yeah, 'cause
yourself.
when you-
If the healer goes down, we're in much bigger trouble.
Yeah.
True.
That's true. But I have
True.
the potion.
Yeah, you should
could
kill
drink the
somebody else
potion.
and drink the potion. We can get more potions.
It was pretty expensive though, so I don't really want to use it unless I have to.
Yeah, but we're also gonna get some big bucks after this.
That's
I
true.
did also realise that if, say for instance, Anadun did it on to Wilhelm, if Wilhelm attacks, it actually ends Sanctuary on him.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
Ah.
If the warded creature
Okay.
makes an attack or casts a spell that affects an enemy creature, the spell ends.
Ah, okay. So, but if I put it on myself and then use my weapon that is already out, that doesn't do anything.
But don't you? No, you cast Sentry last.
Yeah.
But isn't
So at this
Wait,
point,
is
if you
there-
attack now and then cast it, you're fine.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, basically.
that too.
Yeah. Okay. So my weapon will attack Yellow Boy here.
Okay.
I'll try to, anyways.
Roll to hit. 1d20 plus 6.
Bated breath.
Oof.
Same roll!
Literally the exact same.
Ow!
Literally.
Ow! How do I roll the same thing?
Again, it one of its eyes just kind of like looks to the side and sees it coming, and it's just ducking underneath as it kind of like swipes. It attempts to swipe across at the frog.
Alright, well, I guess I'll just cast Sanctuary on myself and cry in here.
I'm gonna put that on you as sanctuary. There we go.
Yep. And then I can't do anything more, because, you know.
You can move.
You can always move if you want.
Yeah, I might go, but then I'm just gonna go over here.
Yeah, to the cover.
Yeah,
Smart.
take the cover.
I'm gonna go over there.
Okay, Garret.
Okay. If I would take out a potion and just give it to Jin, since he's right next to me, would that take a bonus action?
Yeah, bonus action.
Smart.
Okay. Yeah, I will do that. So I will pass a potion of healing to Jin as my
Thank you.
bonus action. Let's see. This one was quite hurt, right?
Which one?
This
The
one.
yellow.
Yeah, he's looking decently hurt.
Okay.
My froggy boys.
And these two have not been hit yet, right?
This one hasn't been hit. This one has been hit.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah,
because
I
that's
should
for hit.
Yeah.
crossbowed
Yeah,
it.
true. Okay.
The darker green one got my eye on him. Fuckers hit me 3 times.
Yeah,
Almost killed you, man.
and he's hidden it each time.
Uh,
I love it how the other 3 died really quickly of the darker ones.
yeah, and on these, holy shit.
He's MVP.
I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on that one.
Okay.
So 13 DC saving throw, wisdom.
3.
Nice! So that's a D12.
Yeah, it's a D12.
Takes 4 damage.
So that is 11 points of damage.
Nice.
Ooh, nearly max. Holy shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you kind of see him kind of like after dodging out of the way of Eneloon's spiritual weapon, he just all of a sudden hears this ringing noise, and you just see him kind of like cover the sides of his head, and he's just like, ah! Just just kind of just moving around on the spot with with this pain in his mind.
Nice. But he's not dead yet?
No, he's looking a bit more hurt now, though. At least he's looking a lot more hurt, honestly.
Alright. That is my turn, because I'm gonna stay in full cover right there.
Wilhelm.
Like the sneaky bitch that I am.
Do I do? Do I attack the non-threat in front of me, or do I kill the yellow guy in hopes that he will die?
If these guys survive, this guy's getting a promotion.
I'm just gonna attack the person in front of me.
Logical.
Effort of me,
To the whip.
and I don't
so
get
yeah.
advantage. Okay. I'm actually gonna use my curse on him.
Nice.
Blood of the Mark.
Yep.
So I actually get an additional 1d4. Oh no, I have advantage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I should have advantage. How do I turn on advantage?
It's still, I don't know what you're using. Yeah, it says advantage normal, and yeah. Yeah.
24.
Nice.
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 That should hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits. 11 damage as you kind of just strike at him with this electricity, kind of like searing throughout his body as you see him kind of like almost like kind of like shake on the spot after you like strike him with your claw.
But it's not over yet, because it's an
Oh.
unarmed attack, I get another one.
Hey.
Oh.
Oh,
And I
nice.
still get advantage because it is until the end of the turn.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
23,
nice.
another 11. Shit. So yeah, you do the same thing again, and he is looking very hurt right now.
Nice.
As you see, like kind of like blood just dripping out of him, and he
Also-
looks a bit haggard.
I did notice that I do roll an additional die of right damage, so I need to roll that twice if that's okay, man.
Okay.
Because I don't have it in my formula.
All right.
Learn how to do
Slash R, and then
Space, and then
1d4.
wherever it is.
So that's the first one.
Okay.
nice.
Okay.
I mean, at least that's 4 extra damage.
Yeah, 4 extra damage.
Sadly, it only lasts 1 turn, but that's still good.
I mean, you did.
I mean-
you did what? 26 damage.
26 points of damage.
In 1 turn, so,
Not bad.
Yeah. Not bad. Is that it, Wilhelm?
Yep. Yep, that's it.
Jinzeros.
So taking a potion's a bonus action, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it was just a regular healing potion?
Yeah.
Which is, I'm just trying to look how much.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus
plus 2?
Is it four? Wait.
Oh yeah, you're right. 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah.
Right,
2d30.
There we go. Okay, let's roll that quickly. The 4 and a 2, 6 at 8 points. I get back.
Nice.
Nice.
Heal. At which point, I'm going to take a shot at this fucker. Fucking.
The one who's been hitting you all this time.
So that's a 22 to hit.
22, that hits.
Oh, thank fuck. 24 points of damage.
Oh.
So you do this, and similarly to the other one you did when you got your natural 20, you like take aim and you literally just blow this one to pieces as its guts just go
Revenge.
flying everywhere.
There goes
No
his
promotion for you!
No, it's promotion.
Pepe Hands! Because he's a frog as well. The other ones are just like Pepe Hands.
He was gonna get a pay rise. He was gonna come back to his family with a promotion.
Oh, that's fine. If he hadn't died, I was going to burn my axe on the surge and take another. No, I wouldn't have been able to do that. Fuck.
Oh, because you took a bonus action? Or is...
No. I'm 4 shots in.
Oh, so you have to reload.
I got to reload on my next turn.
Yikes.
Ah.
Fuck.
Is that everything, Jinzers?
Yeah, that's everything for me. I'm happy.
Okay. So. This one is going to come up to you, Wilhelm, and he is going to strike at you with his spear.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it a blunt spray? Oh, it's actually gonna pierce me.
It's a sharp spear. And that is a 15.
Yep, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's a
that
blunt
doesn't
spear,
hit.
apparently.
Yeah, it doesn't hit. Apparently it's a blunt spear.
Forgot to
It's one of
sharpen
those
it.
toy ones.
He used the wrong side of it.
Yeah. And he is going to strike you again in a fit of anger after his first one not getting you. The next one is a 19.
Okay, that hits.
Wow.
And
Wolf
he
Boy
is-
finally gets some damage.
Yeah. And with that, it is that and that.
Dan, you're in wolf mode now, aren't you?
That is 12 points of piercing damage.
Okay, well, I'm gonna use Stone Endurance.
Okay.
This is a 1d 12.
Plus 5.
Plus 4.
Oh, I thought you had plus 5 for your con. Or am I thinking something else?
No, my con is plus 4.
Oh, okay, plus 4 then, yeah.
I should have it in my thing if I look for it. Should have to type it, okay. So I get reduced 8 damage.
Yeah, so you only take 4 points of piercing damage then. As this one kind of just strikes at you with its spear into your skin, as like a bit of blood comes like trickling out, but it kind of feels like a pinprick in a way to you, really. Okay, next one, which is this boy. He's gonna start singing again, actually.
Oh, shit.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yay.
Eh.
So yeah, so I'd like all 4 of you to make me wisdom saving throws, please.
Oh boy.
Don't the others get disadvantage in wisdom? Or is it another one?
No, it's
No, it's
Constitution.
Con.
Constitution.
That's a
14.
13.
13.
Yeah.
Oh wait, sorry.
So
I
you
have
pass?
disadvantage on
12.
initiative.
Wilhelm fails, Jinzeros fails, Enaloon and Garret, you pass.
Nice.
Bless! Ah.
Because
And
Sanctuary doesn't matter for this, right?
don't think so.
Because it's an AoE attack, right?
Yeah, it's an
Yeah, it's an area
thing,
attack.
so Sanctuary
Yeah.
wouldn't count.
Yeah, it wouldn't count.
Yeah. It
Right.
has to target
Okay.
me specifically,
Yeah.
and it didn't.
Okay, so Wilhelm, you Hills failed as well. It was Eugen's voice, wasn't
Yeah.
Yeah.
it? You two take 6 points of psychic damage, and Enaloon and Garret, you take 3.
Wow. That's just great, isn't it? I now have 5 health.
Oh man.
Unless that one's go. Jasper.
Please kill something.
Yeah.
That's what. Please be useful.
Excuse me, I've not missed yet.
No, but you've also
I've
used to move to do nothing.
Okay, I've had 3 turns. One I used to move, another 2 I've used to attack, and I've hit. How are you going to sass me?
I'll always sass you. What do you mean?
Hey guys, I'm almost to that point where I can turn aggressive with you guys.
Yeah.
No.
That's why I was asking. I was just
Wait.
like, are you in wolf form or human?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
Oh,
wolfy.
don't worry, I still got 35 health.
Matt, rock on
Yeah.
the left-hand side, what's the height of it?
Where?
The rock on the left.
Oh, the one north of you?
Yeah.
That'll be about probably 8 feet high. It's kind of like a boulder, more than anything.
Yeah.
So I can't take 9 more damage.
I mean
Otherwise,
that. I mean,
stay
it's
away
not
from me.
auto attack. You got to roll each time.
Yeah,
So long as we
exactly.
keep the
Yeah.
hell away from you. At the moment.
I had this because I had a Berserker Axe, the magical item, and it's a cursed magic item where if I take damage, I have to make a Wisdom saving throw, and I had like the lowest Wisdom ever.
Oh.
So I basically always failed it. So I would just go on a complete rampage, and then my party would always have to like put me to
Matt.
sleep or something.
I have 6 wisdom, and I still like keep like rolling really low.
I know.
I need to roll 8 or higher.
Okay. 30 feet of movement. I will be striking against... Yeah, the boar.
Okay.
Right?
With... short bow. 23.
Nice. 12 points of damage.
Well, 8.
It's just 8.
Oh, I
Eight.
think just I guess the other one's sneak,
No, but-
isn't it?
Isn't it automatically sneak when he's in combat with an ally?
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
it's-
no, he's 5. Yeah, he's 5 feet away
Fine
from another
with-
creature, so it is
yeah.
is 11. It's 11.
Nice.
Is this a silvered arrow or is this a normal arrow, by the way?
Well, now you've said it.
Because I
It just so
kind of I need to know.
It just so happened I used a silver one.
Okay. So yeah, so you shoot at the boar with the shot, trying to like aim, kind of like for its like most vital area, so like the head and that, and you literally pull back with all the force you can muster, let go of this arrow, and it goes straight through the head of the boar man himself, and he falls to the ground,
Can we just retcon something quickly, Matt?
lifeless. Yeah.
All of the times where you said we've blown off their heads, can we blow a chunk in their chest, not their heads?
Okay.
I don't want their heads blown off, unless it's like a clean cut off.
Okay. I was just doing it for flavor anyway, so
Huh? Well, no,
it was more for flavor and it.
I know. I was just going off of what we got told last session.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
We get 500 gold per head.
Yeah, but that was for the werewolf.
This is
dudes,
this
right?
isn't
Not the frog.
Yeah, this
The
isn't
frogs are not.
The frogs have all had their heads blown off, but this is an arrow straight to the head, so
Yeah, okay.
it's not like an arrow's gonna explode there.
No,
I mean, explosive arrow.
And
Yeah,
we
the
don't get any
anything-
money for the frogs.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
they're
yeah,
just-
so
pretty
you
sure-
only for the band.
for
pretty
the
sure it was-
lichens.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for the
that's fine.
lichens.
in which case, never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, just
Yeah.
leave it, just dent it in the middle of the head.
As it falls lifeless to the floor.
So how much extra does silver damage do to it?
A decent amount.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the thing is, even without the silver, you would have still actually killed it.
Yeah. I'm just curious, how much more does being silver versus lichen make it?
I don't think actually does more damage. It's just the capability of actually damaging it. It's like trying to damage a magical creature without a weapon that isn't magical. You don't do any damage really. It's just a case of being able to actually hit the creature or even do anything. Because obviously, like lichens, they have high regenerative abilities. So it's like if you just attacked it with something non-magical or non-silvered, it'd be like, oh yeah, the kind of wound just seals shut again.
Okay, well Jasper saves the day again.
We look around at all the other corpses. Yeah, sure.
And I will use my bonus action.
To
Dash.
oh, okay.
What else would it be?
Yeah,
I mean,
But
you're-
I will be
You're
going
near a
behind.
tree, so you could do bonus action hide as well.
No, I'm just going to dash behind the tree. The tree will give me cover. If you consider that behind the tree or that behind the tree.
yeah, that's behind the
Okay.
tree.
Yeah.
I classified
check.
the one as actually in the tree.
Okay. Yes, I'm
Gonna
done.
hide in the
That
tree.
is it.
I shall become part of the tree.
That is me.
It's funny, like the tree is actually the main boss.
Turns around and just slaps you in the face.
Weeping Willow style, just slaps just like 40 feet
Yes.
away.
Basically.
20 points of damage. Oops.
So
Ha.
you see, at this point as the yellow frog, he kind of like looks at he's like kind of looking at the situation, and you just see him kind of, he's like, ribbit, 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 and you see as he begins to hop away,
Oh, hell no.
and he does 2 massive hops and gets all the way over there.
Holy fuck.
Ugh. I'm dying myself. And he is technically behind cover at that point too. And that is going to be his go. And Lalun.
Yes.
Yes.
So I technically can't do anything if I have sanctuary, right?
Well, you
It's only
can
if you do a
with
spell to
drops.
attack somebody else.
Yeah.
You can heal.
Right.
Heal thine self.
Yeah, I think I should do that. Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Big healies.
Big heal.
Big heal. Healings. Yeah, is that 14 then?
Yeah.
Ah,
That's 14.
that feels better. Ugh, that was close.
Yeah.
Back at 19.
Remember to note off your slots. How
Yeah,
many
I'm
you
doing
use.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not really much else I can do in here. But I
Okay.
mean, I guess I don't need to be in here anymore, really, because
I
I'm
mean,
at
there's
full
still a
health.
few frogs, but
I mean, yeah, but we can murder them.
fair.
Is this one taking damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hit it once at
Yeah.
least.
I will toll the dead then.
Is that an action though in your heal as well?
Yeah, cure wounds. Well,
oh
it's
yeah,
an
that's
action.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't use the word one. Fuck.
So then you have a bonus action.
I
You do
don't
have your
any
spiritual
bonus-
weapon still. Which
Yeah,
can-
that's true. I can move the spiritual weapon and
How much
try and-
movement of feet does it have?
Hmm.
You can move the weapon up to 20 feet.
Yeah, so they should be able to move to that one, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
could hit either one.
Either, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I'm gonna hit the one that's the one that there.
there.
Mm.
Yeah, and that'll be
Come on.
1d 20 plus 6.
Higher than 12.
Not a
higher
six.
than 12.
Not a 6.
no.
Not 3 times in a row. Not 3 times in a row. Come on.
25.
Hey,
Hey.
there we go.
25, hey!
And then I roll 1d8, right?
Nearly a natural 20. Yeah, 1d8.
4!
Nice.
Is it just 1d8 or is it 1d8 plus something?
Oh, plus your spellcasting ability modifier, so...
That is your wisdom, so your wisdom is +4. So yeah, 1d8 plus 4, so 8 damage. 8 points of damage as the sword swipes at the frog, kind of cutting it into its rubbery body.
Yeah.
8 points of it.
Murder.
Garret!
Yeah. Did you mention that the guy over here, this one, this one,
Yeah.
that he had a good-looking spear?
Yes.
Okay, in that case, I will leave cover. So how much movement would it take me? Because you said 1/4 of my movement to get up again, right?
Yeah.
So I have 35 feet of movement.
Yeah.
So that is
6 1/4.
6 1/4.
Yeah.
So would you say like just 5 feet, like one
No,
square?
sorry, no.
15, 7.5. No.
Half of 17 is 8.5.
8.75.
Okay, so then 2 squares.
Yeah, so that'd be 10 feet, really.
Yeah.
I'd have to round
Okay.
up to.
So then I'd have 25 feet left.
Yeah.
Okay. So over there. Either. Okay. And then. Perfect. Toll the dead.
So he needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Let me move
Yes.
the rubble because he's on
Yeah.
top of the rubble.
The buildings can move.
Let me just make sure. What's the DC again?
13.
13. Does he have anything to his wisdom? No. He rolled exactly a 13.
Ooh.
Oh. Shit.
Is that half damage then, or no damage?
That's
No
half damage?
No,
Oh,
I think
half
it's
damage.
just no damage. Hang on, let me double check. Target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 points of
Oh, so
damage.
Yeah.
no damage.
Target-
no
yeah,
damage.
no damage.
Damn.
Oh, hang on. Wait.
Oh.
Let me double check something real quick.
Pardon me.
Thought it used.
I can spend key points however I want, right? It doesn't take an action or a bonus action to spend them?
Yeah, but I think it's limited with what you can do with the key points, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but like...
Whoa! That was so
wow,
loud.
that was
Help!
loud. You got to make a big decision now, Garret. The music
Yeah.
the music has
music.
spoken. It has to be a big action you're going to do now.
How far am I away? Can I... Oh. Can I spend 2 key points to double dash?
Check. Are you trying to use Step of the Wind?
Yes.
Yeah, you can spend 1 key point to disengage dash action as a bonus action on your turn.
Ah, shit, this is a bonus action. Crap.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Which you do still have a bonus action.
Yeah, I do have a bonus action. But...
So you can Step of the Wind and then dash.
Yeah. But I can only do that once.
Yeah.
And then I cannot do anything else.
No. Technically, that's like...
Would you... Hang on, let me check the wording on... I just want the freaking frog dead.
He wants
No,
the golden,
crap.
golden
You
spear.
might have to leave that up to Jin, because I think he's the only one left with a potential chance to do it.
Yeah, I mean... I can still dash and like close the gap a bit and just keep chasing him. So yeah, I'm gonna dash. I'm gonna fucking chase that ass.
Yeah.
Get through about there.
Yeah, okay. Oh.
Hmm.
And that's my action. My turn.
Yeah.
I want
Wilhelm.
freaking spare. I don't care.
Oh, it's me. Well, I will just attack the one nearest to me.
Yeah, just get rid of it.
Yeah.
Aww.
Oh.
Don't
You-
worry.
Sad
you-
time.
Guess second go.
One more.
Second go.
Aww.
Oh, missed. As this, like, because of the size of this frog person, he's just kind of like just running around like your space, kind of just like dodging out the way. He's a nimble little guy.
Well,
Anything else to allow?
no, I'm just gonna just wait here.
Okay. Aww. Okay.
This-
So this guy is going to.
What? What?
What?
Whoa!
It's
Whoa!
Jin's turn.
Oh right, yeah. Sorry.
Jesus.
Don't rob me of
Jin
this,
doesn't
man.
get
Don't
to
rob
attack.
me of this. Right, a lot of stuff's going to happen on this one. Frantically going through my character sheet. Right, bonus action, second wind.
Okay.
So I get
So you have
8.
two actions.
Uh,
Oh no, that's a healing one. Yeah, sorry.
right, so I get 8 hit points back.
Nice.
Okay. Action. My action, I'm going to reload.
Okay.
That's going to happen as I'm running. Let me just double check how far I can get. 30, so that puts me there.
Hell yeah.
Remember, it's a frog, like, right there.
Yeah, we still got 2 guys right there.
No, it's fine.
Everyone's just chasing this one
It's
frog.
fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And then I'm going to burn my action surge
Yep.
to take a pot
Do it.
shot at the yellow guy.
Yes.
You are so gonna get yourself killed.
It's going to be worth it.
It's fine. It's fine.
You're so gonna get yourself killed.
It's fine.
In Venice, in character, I know if that yellow one gets away, he's going to warn the others, and we're going to have a lot more trouble on our hands. So I'd rather take him the fuck out. If that means I go down and need a little bit more help in healing, then fuck it.
Well, no, I'm just saying you could die next 2 turns.
No,
No,
What
I
happens,
won't
like,
die.
You could get some lucky rolls to like survive.
it's fine.
That is a shit 14.
14.
Yeah.
That just misses.
Fuck.
Oh, crap.
It's fine.
That's everything
Jasper
I
has a
can
turn
do.
before that guy has a turn. It's fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's gonna
Wait,
kill
the
Steel
other one.
again. Where's the music, by the way? I
I
barely
Play
can
it
hear
for
it
me.
quieter.
It's playing for me.
It was
that's
because it was so
fine.
loud.
I'm more worried. I'm more worried about the next 2 turns.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Is that all, Jinzros?
Yeah, that's all I can do. Fuck. I was hoping I
Okay.
was going to MVP on that one.
Yeah.
So the one next to Wilhelm is going to. Actually, is yeah. So it is going to come up to you, Jinzros, and attempt to strike you with
die.
its spear
You're gonna die.
as it sees you trying to attack basically their leader from a range distance.
You're gonna die.
What are you at right now, Jen?
16.
13? 16?
Oh.
Where's it?
Wait, don't I get an opportunity of attack?
Yeah, you do get an opportunity to attack against them.
Oh my god, please hit
Come on.
this.
Big hit,
kill it.
big hit, Wilhelm. Big hit. Come on.
Okay.
I know you just missed twice on him. He was mugging you off.
If I'm only getting like one, actually, no, it doesn't make a difference. I'm still gonna. No, okay, here we go.
Hey, there we go.
21.
There we go.
See, as
9
he kind
damage.
of like tries to run away from you, you do strike him, kind of like just swiping at his back as he's running from you. And there's 9 points of damage to him. And that's the
He's not-
first hit he's took, actually.
He's not even dead
Shit.
though.
No.
Alright.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. We're good. We're good.
And for the
Good.
attack against you, Jinzeros, he rolled an unnatural 20.
We're good. We're good. It's fine. It's fine, people.
So-
We're fine. We're
Fine.
good.
No.
With that. And you take 6 points of piercing damage as he stabs the spear into you.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm hurt, but I'm good.
You still got to survive another round there.
I'm still
Next
in double digits. We're good.
Don't say that.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I know. for
Stop
sure it's
saying
fine.
it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
But by nerf, they don't mean kill me. Just pointing that out.
That's what Matt means. If only my weapon
And
got attack.
This one is going to actually throw its spear at you, Garret.
Okay.
Great. That's a 13.
Misses.
Misses as it tries to shoot the
He's
spear, and you just
fine.
see as you're running towards the leader, you just see a spear kind of just strike to the ground next to you.
Does it hit the leader?
No, it strikes
Aw.
the ground next to you.
Aw.
Jasper.
"30 feet of movement.
Yeah.
I am going to aim at the frog there.
Which
No,
one?
what are you doing?
There.
No, what are you doing?
To the left of Jinzeros.
Yep.
Not the one that they're chasing?
No. Short bow. 5.
Oh, that's
It's not even
Not
5, it's a
even that
natural one.
Streak had to end, boys.
Oh my
You rolled
god.
that one, and he's right next to Jin. So.
By the way, Cookie, thank you very much for the raid.
Oh, what a great time. You come in on the best character rolling
little
an
bit of a
one.
situation at the moment.
Josh, roll
What?
me a 1d100 a sec.
Don't,
Wait, no.
Don't, Jasper, don't you fucking dare.
No.
Don't you do this to
No.
me, Jasper. You
No.
nat one.
I'm rolling lucky to re-roll that.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh. Nice.
D20.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck. Wait, what's the modifier? What's the modifier?
Plus
4.
4.
Plus
Yeah,
4,
plus 4.
21.
Oh.
21. Hey.
And then
Nice.
the attack roll is what? 1d8 plus something.
I mean,
Plus
they
1d8.
just
Plus what?
have the damage that just rolled, right? 4
No,
plus
that was-
5.
That's part of the separate
Oh.
roll, though. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Does
Well,
it?
do you want-
Yeah. So does it?
Yeah, I guess.
Refresh
Oh,
the
yeah, that's a good
damage?
point. So, well, I guess no, because if you were rolling real dice, you would roll the attack roll, and then
Yeah.
you would re-roll the lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd say
So-
the damage
yeah,
is the damage
Yeah.
that he rolled.
9. So 9 damage then.
Okay.
As almost like fate intertwining with your hit, you kind of see as the arrow kind of goes towards Jinzeros almost, and it all of a sudden it just kind of like goes down instead of straight flying at Jinzeros. and hits the frog. In front
Tell
of
me
you
it's dead. Tell me it's dead.
Nah, he's still looking pretty alive and kicking actually.
It's fine. It's fine.
We have moves before that, I guess. And then bonus action dash tree. Done.
Okay, yellow boy.
Is he gonna run away?
Most likely.
Where's he going to move to? I need to know where he moves to, because I need to plan this thing out.
So he would go. Okay. So yeah. So you see him, not the rubble. I don't want to pick up the rubble.
Don't. The rebel
look
is
like-
an enemy.
You see as he hops onto this stump, and then he hops over it a bit further over here. Actually, no, he would go there.
All right.
I was like,
All right. All right.
Where is he?
You don't need to focus him.
Okay, it's my turn.
And that's his going, yeah.
It's
Hello?
fine. I've just looked at the extended range on my pistol.
Which one of these look more hurt?
It would be this one. What?
Yeah,
Jack
right.
shot.
Okay, I'm going to toll the dead.
Oh, okay. So
But it's yeah,
he rolled a 2.
Nice.
knife.
Knife?
So
So that's 8 points of necrotic damage.
but it's a D12. I don't know if that's a
Yeah.
roll of a D12 or a. Can I roll the damage separately, please? Because I didn't mean
What?
to click it. Because so it rolls. Because he's already hurt.
Yeah.
I roll D12.
Yeah, the D12 is the second
it's
one,
the
the 8,
second one,
and,
right.
and then the
Right, okay.
D8 is the first one.
Yeah.
So that's 8 points of necrotic damage as
Yeah.
it hears this ringing bell as it like kind of disorientates it slightly. It's still standing, but he is.
It's still alive.
Which one? Which one was that?
It was this one.
Oh damn.
Yeah,
But
they're
he
still
is-
both
he-
alive.
Yeah, but he is looking very beat up now.
Okay.
I'm assuming that was everything, Annalyn.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
no.
Oh,
No.
oh.
My sword.
Oh yeah, your sword.
Oh.
How can it move to this one?
Yeah, it can actually, because it can get next to Jinzros and attack from there.
So I need to roll 1d20
Plus 6.
plus 6 again. 18
18. That
Ooh,
hits.
Nice.
Nice.
and 1d8, right?
1d8
1d8 plus
4.
4. 12.
12.
12
nice.
points of damage as it slices the frog's head off as it plops onto the ground
Yeah!
next to Jinzros.
Yeah!
Thank you.
Nice.
That's that guy dead.
Hell yeah.
Garret.
I'm going to move up. Hang on, what was it? Oh. Yeah, right there.
Climb onto the thing.
Boom. And I will toll the
But
dead.
yeah, how big's the stump?
Can
Are you
climb
claiming you're on top of it?
Oh yeah, can I do that or?
I'd say you'd get about 1 underneath there.
Oh, I mean
As
that's
you're
fine.
climbing
That's,
up on it.
that's
still fine.
Yeah, that's still fine.
Yeah.
So told the dead, yeah?
Yeah.
That's a 5.
Yes, that's a D12. That one.
Come on, get him.
12 points of damage.
Hey, that's a nice hit. As you kind of see him just stand there like, ribbit, ribbit, and he is still standing.
Shit.
But he looks
Um,
very hurt as you see this blood kind of like dripping all over at this
I
point.
will use another key point to move into his range.
Okay.
Right.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Wilhelm.
Man, Toll the Dead has been such a good choice.
Yeah.
It's a great
Told the dead
spell.
is great.
Yeah.
It's got good damage.
I will move up to the guy closest to me and
Yep.
do my usual business.
Okay. 22. That's a hit.
I strike it down again.
That just hits.
Ooh.
That'll be
And yeah, so you sink both your claws into it, kind of like just electrifying it. You know, like in cartoons, how you know when you get an electric shock, you just see all like the bones and stuff. It's almost like that in a way, as its whole body just like vibrates, and you just see as its body just turns into mush as you do this. And he is dead.
Actually,
Nice.
Matt, real quick. Can I say that I moved right there? Like on the other side of him? Like right there?
Where was he used there? Yeah, you can move into there. Yeah.
Sure, I'll move there then instead. And be in front of him.
Because if he moves now, you get opportunity, right?
Mm-hmm.
If he doesn't die in the time that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Don't you dare roll a net 1.
I'm assuming. I'm assuming that's all. Wilhelm.
Yeah, that's all.
Zinzurus, your go.
I'm going to turn around to Wilhelm, tell him thanks, I owe him a beer. I'm going to make a run up to here, so I've line of sight on this fucker. I'm going to burn a grit to do Deadeye.
Okay.
On that, so I get advantage.
Nice.
Natural 20.
Hey.
Oh my god.
Right. What have I done? Oops, sorry.
I'm gonna be covered in frog shit.
Yes.
For you.
Frog
Okay, so
brains.
Think about it from the angle, from that impact, just all over you.
Right, 6, 12, 22, 26 points of damage.
Damn.
Yeah, you kind of focus on this. Actually, how do you want to do this?
Please no. I just want to kind of run up, like grab the gun with both hands to kind of steady myself because I'm shaking like fuck from all the damage.
Yeah.
Just pointed it. Can it be kind of looking at where Garret has kind of blocked his path? Turn round to have a look at the other options, and as he's turning round, he just sees the bullet come straight through his head.
Okay. So yeah. So he's looking around, evaluating like where to go from here, like where to run away to, and he kind of turns around just to look at how like much you guys are catching up on him, and as he's doing this, the bullet just goes straight through his head and just. And you see as the blood just comes past you Garret, and like a shower of blood rains down.
Garret hears that familiar whistling sound and goes, "Oh shit!"
Yeah. I mean, I'm already small, so everything just flies over my head, you know.
At which point, Jin is just gonna collapse onto the ground, like face first onto the ground, just collapse, like, oh my god.
And he falls to the ground lifeless.
And more frogs come into the.
Yes, and funnily enough, you do see 10 more frogs come out from the distance hearing this goes down.
Jin at that point just goes Harry and just goes, "Nah, fuck it."
Killing the yellow frog didn't actually kill him, but he split into 5 more.
Yes.
Oh no. Alright. We did it. We killed them all.
Yeah, good job, guys.
I wanna check out that spear.
I'm gonna go check on this person that in the net, and I'm gonna like release the person in the net.
Okay.
I would very much like to go to bed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I
before
was
anybody does
looking at the
anything,
time.
I'm gonna climb up on this rock, clasp my claws together, and do like a lightning, like.
Alright, volley bear.
Yeah, that's pretty much me like that. Log, howling. That's about it.
Awoo!
Awoo, awoo.
So yeah, so as the battlefield is cleared of all your enemies, you find. Oh my god, that was intense, holy shit.
That was really intense.
Yeah.
It was
That was
fine
great.
though. All the like I still had like plans if needed.
I was at 6 health at one point.
Yeah, it's all fine. It's all good.
Fine.
But
I
can
wasn't.
I before we end
It's fine.
before we end, can I take a quick look at that spear? Because
Yeah.
I'm really
Make
curious.
me an investigation check.
Okay.
I was going to say, if we talk about it and then add it into the recap, I'm just thinking for Josh's sake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Investigation is 13.
13. So yeah, you pick up this kind of like almost a very nicely decorated spear. It's kind of got like all these different like bones attached to it along the lining, and it's kind of it's not like a properly forged spear, like kind of like the metal ones that you would see around places and that. But you do notice the actual kind of spear tip itself is kind of like almost yellow in color, kind of like golden, like I said previously. but you kind of look at it and you give it like a quick sniff, and and this horrible stench comes off it, as it kind of reminds you almost like the stench of piss, in a way.
Right.
Great.
Was that fucking worth it, was it? Smells like piss.
I was expecting a bit more, to be honest. Is it like anything special, or is it just a dirty spear?
It's just the dirty spear.
Damn, you just mentioned it. I was like, oh, okay, this is an interesting spear. I want that spear. Damn it. Okay.
He just bamboozled you.
Yep.
Yeah. I was like,
Thanks,
oh
man.
no, oh no, Neddy, oh, I know. I was like, I know what you want from this, but no, unfortunately not.
Great. Love this game.
Alright.
But yeah, so this happens, and as you guys are kind of like start to regroup, we shall end the session there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right, good session. Right, we're
Yeah.
gonna
that's true.
round it off pretty quickly. Quick thanks to Wicked Game RPG, Nerby fans, and Cookie for the follow, Cookie for the raid, and Mika for gifting the sub. We're going to raid across this time. We're going to raid across to a friend of mine, Jinx, or Jinx It Up. It's a 1 year stream anniversary, so go over and show us some love. We have a raid message as well, which I shall put in. Be sure to check out everybody's socials as well to see when people are streaming this week, if I can spell it right. And yeah, we'll be back during the week. I'm going to be back tomorrow with some God of War. So yeah, thank you guys very much for stopping by. It's been an absolute pleasure as always. Yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
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 Bye.